You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Not even thinking that we would realize. And if we criticize, we could exercise. We don't know who to trust. That's why I say, Lord, please listen to this prayer that comes from before. Please send us another Moses again. Oh, we just can't go on this way. Please deliver us today. Time to make them oppress us pay. So we children could see their way. Make them get on their knees and pray. Then I'll be up to judgment day. Oh, just can't make it this way. Please deliver us today. We like the Israelites did it. Please send us another Moses again. Lord, we just can't make it this way. Yes, deliver us today. Oh, we just can't go on this way. No, we just can't make it this way. Please listen to what I say. Yes, hurry up with judgment day. We just can't make it this way. No, we just can't make it this way. Must we get old and gray? And the children can't see their way. Oh, we just can't make it this way. Oh, we just can't make it this way. We like the Israelites did it there. Please send us another Jesus again. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Lord, we just can't go this way. Lord, we just can't make it this way. No, 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 we just can't go this way. Please hurry up with judgment day.
Do not categorize the blessing by colors. It is not the colors you need to watch. It is the character. Watch out for the character. I'm going to tell you that there are three basic types of people that you will interact with if you are a child of destiny. Can I share this with you? The first group are confidants. Confidants. You will have very few of them. Confidants are those people in your life who love you unconditionally. They are into you. Whether you're up or down, right or wrong, they are into you. They are in for the long haul. If you get in trouble, they get in trouble with you. They'll come see you in the jailhouse. They'll come get you out of the crack house. They're confidants. You can open up and share anything with them. You'll never inherit your kingdom until you find your confidant. You can't be David till you find your Jonathan. Having a good confidant is the key that unlocks the kingdom, because you were raised outside the gate and God's going to cause you to reach over the wall. You got to have a confidant behind the wall who can mentor you for what God is going to do next in your life. The problem with most people is that everybody they run around with is under them. And so you are forever feeding people who can't feed you. And after years of feeding them, they begin to drain you. You've got to have somebody who can feed you so you can feed somebody else. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying. Am I talking to anybody in here? You need the confidant then. The confidant is those few people that come along in your life that are for you. They are with you. They are intimately intertwined in your life. They are there to make sure that you reach your destiny. They will confront you. They will get in your face. They will get in your business. They will tell you when you're wrong because they are confidants. If you have 2 or 3 of them in a lifetime, you are a blessed person. Without them, you'll never be who God called you to be. You need to find your confidant. Number 2, the other group are your constituents. They are not into you. They are into what you are for. They are for what you are for. They are your constituents. And as long as you are for what they are for, they will walk with you and work with you and labor with you, but never think that they are for you. They are for what you are for. And you have to know that, because if they meet somebody else that will further their agenda, they will leave you and hook up with them, because they were never for you. They were just for what you were for. They are your constituents. And throughout your life, if you're not careful, particularly if you're broken, you will mistake your constituents for your confidants. And you will think that they are for you when they are really not for you. They are just for what you are for. And by the time you get to falling in love with them, they will break your heart as they hook up with somebody else who is for what you are for, because it was never about you anyway. It was about the causes that you represent. They are for what you are for, but they are not for you. They are your constituents. Can I go deeper with this? The third group are your comrades. These people are not for you, nor are they for what you are for. It is just that they are against what you are against. And the comrades will make strange bedfellows. This will cause people to come together who are not for you, and they are not for what you are for, but they are against what you are against. And they will team up with you to help fight a greater enemy. But don't be confused by their associations. They will only be with you until the victory is accomplished. These people are like scaffolding. They come into your life to fulfill a purpose. And when the purpose is complete, the scaffolding is removed. But don't be upset when they are removed, because the building always remains when the scaffolding is removed. What I'm saying to you, my brothers and sisters, expect the constituents and the comrades to leave you and desert you after a while. Don't be upset when they don't react to your dream the way you expected them to, because they were never really with you in the first place. Be careful then who you tell your dream to, because if you tell your dream to your constituents, they will desert you and try to fulfill the dream without you. If you tell it to your comrades, they won't support it, because they never were for what you were for anyway. If you find a few people in your entire life with whom you can share your dream with, you are a blessed somebody. I can tell you how to identify people who are really for you. If they are really for you, they will weep with you when you weep, and they will rejoice when you rejoice. When you walk in a room and you tell somebody good news, stop being happy for a minute and watch their reaction. If they're not happy for you, shut your mouth and walk back out of the door. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying to you. Oh yeah, because when they are really connected to you, they will be happy for you when you share your dream. Find somebody, look them in the eye and say, are you happy for me? If you don't get the right reaction, don't tell them anything else. You need somebody who's really going to be happy for you. I don't want just anybody praying for me. I don't want none of them haters praying for me, because you know you hate me and you don't want me to succeed. I want somebody praying for me who really wants me to be blessed, who wants me to be an overcomer, so you can put up your oil and stop speaking in tongues, because you know you never did speak to me anyway, and ain't no need in you coming up here in this hospital like you gonna pray some cancer up off of me. I'd rather have somebody who really loves me lay across the bed and rebuke the devil. And God is so faithful, he'll always give you somebody. Oh, if he ever sent anybody into your life to help you, you ought to just clap your hands and thank him for the people he sent. Don't worry about the people he took. You ought to praise him for the people he sent. Tell somebody, say, somebody help me. I didn't get here by myself. Somebody helped me to get here. Somebody taught me how to stand. Somebody got me behind the gates. Somebody taught me the protocol of the palace. Somebody encouraged me when I felt like dropping out of school. Somebody helped me when my back was up against the wall. Somebody mentored me when I was going through a divorce. Somebody helped me when I was going through a crisis. God is so faithful that he will never leave himself without a witness. He will send somebody.
Keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing. O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. It's so sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover, 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 cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover, 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 the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover, cover, cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover my mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you Cover me while you fix it, Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover, cover, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover, cover, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover, 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 cover me, cover me, cover me.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Let me say a special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners, all ladies and gentlemen. Let me fix my chair. Of course, it's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsheet, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And you know what we always say, ladies and gentlemen, doesn't matter what color t-shirt you wear a blue t-shirt, a burgundy t-shirt, a maroon t-shirt. Each and everyone is welcome in the village on WZYE 95.9 FM. Doesn't matter what planet you're from. You're from Mazatanius, Xenoranius, Sonoranius. Each and everyone is welcome in the village on WZYE 95.9 FM. And this is how we start the thing, ladies and gentlemen.
It have our place, WZYE, where they treat you like friends and family. So if you're looking for a place to belong, going WZYE, you could come along. If you have haste, come with me. We have dad on WZYE, Santa Medite.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. And as we say, we originate, we don't imitate. The only program on the planet with an oath/pledge to the people I will bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Take a listen.
Anselm LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our oath/pledge to you, the people, that we will bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I'm going to bring in my partner, the man himself, the one and only, the young man by the name of Uncle Tommy Boy. Tommy, welcome.
Good evening, my good friend. And how are you today?
Today's a splendiferous day, man. Can't complain at all. Nothing to complain.
Yes, it's a pleasure being in the village here with each and every one, and look forward to a wonderful evening.
Absolutely, absolutely. We always look forward to fantabulous, marvelous, tremendiferous weekends here in the village on WZYE 95.9 FM. You know, Tommy, I have to be honest with you. You know, it's a pleasure for me, and I'll let you speak for yourself. It's a pleasure for me to come here and have conversations with individuals from different background, different political party. You know, it's just it sometimes, Tommy, it has get overwhelming, eh? But
I agree. It becomes sometimes a little bit much, but it's worth it, because if we can enlighten one person, that's all we need.
and Tommy, you're so right. And it have certain individuals, certain PNM individuals, let me call it as it is, certain PNM individuals that say, hey, yeah, boy, well, I know what they say about you, Tommy. But what did they say about me is that he getting paid. They paying he, boy. They paying you to talk that. When I was talking for the PNM, I wasn't getting paid, you know, Tommy. You understand? Because I had on my red sunglasses, my left red earplugs. I was under my red blanket. I had my red Balize eye drops. And I don't want to hear nothing. You understand? I wasn't being paid them time, you know, Tommy. But now, I started to speak truth to power. I'm being paid. You think it's easy, Tommy?
This is strictly a labor love,
No.
love of country.
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday.
Yep.
That is, what is that? Monday, Tuesday, Thursday a week, Tommy.
That's
12 hours a week.
Yeah, well, 12,
Times
which
4.
amongst the more than 12, honestly.
Correct. Preparation.
That's right.
You know, because I am a person, Tommy. I believe in the 5 P's. Right? I have a belief in the 5 P's. Proper planning prevents poor performance.
Right. You know, and my son tells me that he said, Dad, he said you sit down for 3 hours. He said, but you put much more time in because you plan what you're gonna say, whatever,
Yeah. A lot of time that's going to this, and we don't just come and throw stuff up on the wall and see what will stick. You know, and it has some issues, Tommy. We just skate by it. You understand? Because you know what that's like, Tommy? Trying to please everybody. If you try to please everybody,
Could never do that.
there we go. There we go.
Could
There
never do that.
Never do that. Hanif, let me give Hanif a round of applause.
Yeah, he's consistent.
Yeah. I love consistency. I'll be very honest with you. All right, somebody want to start the thing early tonight. Caller, welcome. Caller.
Good night to you, Uncle Tommy.
Good night
Before
to
you
you.
show off in full,
Mm.
I want to tell you something. What shall we remind you something? Remember what I told you on Sunday?
Yeah.
What changing the police in Tobago?
Yeah.
Yep.
And why they change the police in Tobago? Because they ain't kill the man or who kill who, you ain't dead.
Right.
How much you dead Monday? I'll send the clipping for your Wall Street.
All right. Good.
And two dead Monday, they change the police. 2 dead Monday one time.
All right.
Mhm.
So you call that police working in Tobago now. Look on and listening.
Yeah, man. Tommy,
And it's exactly what he said, you know.
Tommy, I warn the people, you know.
No, but he's truthful about what he said. He predict that.
No, I'm telling you, I know he's truthful, but I warn the people, you know. I warn them, you know. I warn them. Right? Yeah? But Tommy, you know, I am kind of curious, Tommy. The Prime Minister returned back to Trinidad.
He returned back or return?
Well, you know, we Trinidad, you don't just say return back. You reverse back. Like you reverse back, you return back. He returned back to Trinidad yesterday, right?
Well, from what we understand, that's what it is.
Tommy, you see the set of flooding that in Port of Spain today and in Mova and them places? You see? And Tommy, I don't know if this is the first time. For the first time, people, will you correct me if I'm wrong, eh? Well, let me say this. A minister was robbed today, Tommy. The Minister of Health, Terence Dialsing, was robbed today. Can you imagine that, Tommy?
Chickens coming home.
Oh. All right. Anyway, let me get Hanif the round of applause. Eh? Hanif, this is for you, brother, for being consistent. We love consistency. Take this. And if I did not hear the debate today in the parliament,
Neither did I.
so I don't know what it's about. So you're
Maybe
gonna
maybe he can call us and enlighten us.
yeah, you're gonna have to enlighten us, and then we could speculate, in the stock market, you just speculate,
Mm-hmm.
you have to speculate, man. Yeah, man, you have to speculate. Hey, Takisha, welcome back. How you doing, my dear?
Kish, we miss you when you're not here, and
Yeah.
we welcome you home with open arms.
Yeah, man. Brooklyn.
Well, shit, good night to you. Good night, Uncle Tommy.
Good
Good night, Brooklyn.
Well, shit, don't let them pay them the truck for no minister get robbed thing. Remember Donald Trump had 2 assassinations on them and one kill. Everything America do, Trinidad just follow. Remember the PNM government? They study America as the #1 copycat country.
Boy.
You understand?
Yeah.
So, Minister tell they are saying position, they have taken it away from him. They give it to some lady. Right? If I'm not mistaken, is a lady they gave to some Muslim lady or something.
No, they ain't take it away yet. They have.
Wait, so they ain't take it yet?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, well, they ain't take it yet, but they're taking it away. We know they're taking it away.
All right, okay.
And Terence is not 100% the way how they plan on doing it. So that day is really a shake up with Terence to pat down and cooperate with what the boss and them want to do. That is not just so men come and rob Terence. They need him to lash the stupid stuff for what we do for COVID and all that wrong information. They need him to cloud, not nothing. They just take a bracelet and he sit on the phone, the same place. He didn't move on a phone. It didn't even sound like it was police he was talking to. It looked like he called Rowley to tell Rowley that they robbed him. And Rowley telling him call the police. A little get distracted with that. They pay them fall in America. We had two failed assassinated attempts on Trump and PNM just copying the pattern. How you going?
Wow.
Tommy, boy, what I go tell you, boy? What I go say?
What you will say? What about me?
Uh, I don't know what to say, boy. Could we call it a conspiracy theory?
I don't know, boy. I don't think I drink for that.
Oh God, I don't know, boy. I don't know. Chicky just says only love in the village, no room for hate or negativity, just love. Brooklyn boy, I know what to say about that one. I really don't know what to say. I can't even speculate on that.
Keisha, when you stay away, I miss your love.
Yeah,
Don't stay away. Don't stay away so long.
yeah. Takesha, blessed evening, only love in the village, even when errors are pointed out. Yeah, man. That's how he does go. But Tommy, you know another thing, Tommy? I don't like hypocritical, deceitful, and disingenuous people. It has certain people, right? That has been here too. And when I watch the comments they're making in the Mugabe station chat, you know who's the Mugabe station, right?
Well, I can only imagine.
Well, the Mugabe station. So what I just do, when I watching them chat, and I see people like Patty just be in the chat.
Oh man.
And then there's my next person here who just said it's not a PNM Tommy. And Tommy, when you watch what that person does post, you know that person is hypocritical, deceitful, and disingenuous. But I ain't calling no name, Tommy. If you call a name, I will clap. But me ain't calling no names. I not into name calling.
Well, I myself wouldn't be calling any names, but I could only imagine who it is you're talking about.
Yes, correct is right. And I watch any comments and I say, wait, look at this person now, boy. Hypocritical, deceitful, and disingenuous. They're not in HD, you know. HD is high definition. Them in HD. Hypocritical, deceitful, and disingenuous. Eh? But look, God Maloney coming. Good evening, all. Hope that our night go better than good. God is good. Yeah, Tommy. When I watch the person comment, I say, wait, that person will be saying he's not a PNM. I not supporting a PNM. I's are independent. Tommy, we have to get a Waffle House franchise in Trinidad. Eh?
You think we gonna make money?
I feel so. Hold on, let me take this call off here. Hold on a minute. 1 minute.
Well, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, and I.
Hold on, Tommy. Caller, welcome. This is Tommy. This is the anyhow. Caller, you introduce yourself. Go ahead.
All right, my name is Hanif Daniel.
Yeah.
I just like on this particular station, and I used to listen to you guys, and when Miss Diane was there.
Diana, yeah.
Yeah, Diana was there, and you all used to have some real lively discussions and things.
Right.
And I had to drop off for a little while, and then I came back on, and so it was just both of you all, and I realized that some of your thoughts and things change. I used to listen to you.
Oh God.
Terrorizing Norway and Skippy.
Yeah.
102.
Correct is right. You go way back.
You know?
You know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I've been listening to you guys and for quite a while.
Yeah, man.
But I just wanted to let you know that kudos and claps and those kind of things. It's not really for me. It's just that, as you say, consistency is one of the most important thing in a person's life.
Yeah.
And unless somebody doesn't have a purpose and they consistently approaching that purpose, then they're no use to the self nor society. At least that's what it is, I believe.
No, man, and we are
well said.
Puts in the effort at anything at all, no matter how small it is, they're going to succeed. I do not believe in trying. I believe in doing.
There we go.
And once somebody does something, it may not be to the perfection that they desire, but if they continue doing it by repetition, they become perfect. I believe in that.
And if thank you
So
so
the
very
more that you stick at something,
yeah.
the better you get at doing it. And just like your program, how you have been sticking towards it, and the more you improve, and the better the program has been growing. And people who don't understand the desire for learning doesn't have the capacity to really think and understand, well, hey, we need to grow, we need to elevate the things that we wanted to see better in life. I just wanted to let you all know that I'm not a fan, even though I contribute neither to the PNM nor the UNC. I call it as I see it. I understand the politics of the country. I live here. I'm born and grew up here. I never left Trinidad. But I think I have a worldview of things and a real consciousness of what people need to do in their own personal lives. Yeah, just for personal development, and the more that they desire for that personal development, you will see the whole society being changed. Re-education for our population is very important. The desire for truth, justice, and equity is paramount for us to have a proper society that all men would know that they have a space and a place to fulfill their own desire. What do you think, Tommy?
I think what you said is extremely powerful.
Extremely powerful.
What I'd like you to do before you go is just give us a briefing on what you were alluding to when you talked about today's session.
Sorry, I didn't hear you clearly.
Right. He was talking about in the Senate today. We didn't have an opportunity. If you want to give us a little briefing.
It was the same bill that they introduced on Friday. The Senate in the upper house. And I know they got it passed, right? Without any amendments. Because they Colin would tell himself that he as he placed himself as the person in charge. The name slipping me right now.
In charge of what? The person in charge of what?
I'm trying to remember the word that they use.
It's not the Auditor General. Is the Auditor General or the Procurement Legislature? Which? None of those two?
It comes like the person in charge now. But he would dedicate the work to somebody, to the income tax people, the income tax board, and they would carry out the function, and he wouldn't see the information about any taxpayer or anything like that.
Well, you're talking about the TTRA. The TTRA, is it the TTRA? The Revenue Authority?
No, it's a bill that they passed. It is they amended 16 bills.
Okay.
In one session.
Oh, all right.
And one of the contentious point was that he, as a minister, changed part of the law, inserting himself as a person.
Oh, okay.
The go-to person.
Right.
So and he would designate whoever in the income tax commission, so that they could perform the functions.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was kind of weird that he would want to insert himself there, but the Senate, except in the opposition, seemed, well, the rest of the Senate seem to agree with what it is he was saying. I couldn't see the logic in it, but suffice to be so, the Senate agreed that 23, the guys and them agreed so that the bill was passed anyhow.
Yeah, man. Them, Einliner, this PNM have ruined many independent institutions in Trinidad and Tobago. Many.
Sorry?
I said the PNM have ruined, this current government have ruined many independent institutions in Trinidad and Tobago. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they did. I am very concerned about the direction that they have taken. Most people say that always a creeping dictatorship, but I see it as one that has been a full-fledged one for about 5 years now. If you notice the way that they operate, there's very little that the population could do or say that would change anything. Like I said yesterday on the chat, right? All independent institution has been undermined already, so there's very little hope that anybody could see any real viable change. The only change that could take place is if the population, the general population, recognize the condition that the country is in.
Correct.
And if they desire for a change.
Correct.
But they have to see that for themselves. They have to recognize that. They have to relearn, rethink, and understand, well, watchmen, I need something better, because under these conditions, it won't have anything much left. We would end up probably like Haiti or one of those places, because the speed that we are going at and the kind of criminality that taking place in this country. Nobody is really safe.
Yeah. Correct.
So not that I am fearful of anything, because we're not here to make stone. One day we're gonna meet our maker.
There we go.
But the thing is, before we do that, the kind of impact that we should have in our society, and the kind of things that we ought to exhibit should make our country one of the best in the world. But again, that could only happen if we have a revolution of our thinking and our consciousness on how we ought to deal with situations and come up to that higher standard.
And if can I ask you a favor, man? Can you please at least once?
Sorry?
Can I ask you a favor? At least once a night, you could, when we on, you could call in and give me some of your wisdom and knowledge, man.
Absolutely.
You know,
because I would try.
All right, no problem. Or send a voice note. Send a voice note. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Gentlemen, it was a pleasure speaking with you all. I'm
Thank you
happy
so
to be
much.
part of your program, and I hope that we could see some changes happening in the country.
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot, man.
Appreciate you, Hanef.
Take this before you go.
I appreciate.
Caller, welcome. Welcome, caller.
Good night to Uncle Tommy and Uncle Wall Street.
Yes.
I wanted to talk a little about the video circulating with the Honorable Health Minister, Terence Dialsing, who was robbed sitting outside his bar in his neighborhood there in St. Joseph.
Right.
He lost his beer and he looked absolutely distraught.
Yes.
I think when the MPs, when these sitting members of parliament, lives are affected by the day-to-day crime, it's all over Trinidad and Tobago. Only then you'll see action.
You know, who feels it knows it, you know. You know what I mean? And
hello?
Yeah, we hearing you. It's kind of sad that is what it has to come to in order for them to understand the severity of what's going on in the country. Because ACP Benjamin was saying that the police have crime under control.
Yes, he did.
You understand? So if ACP Benjamin could say that, And then Terrence could come and get robbed. He taking me for fools, man. You know what I mean?
Yes.
He gave
They
me a.
have done ab-
Hey, what you doing?
they-
He gave me a snake and telling me he's a pet worm. That's what it is.
well,
he gave me a
they have
snake.
done
And yeah, go ahead.
they have done absolutely nothing in the way of any kind of intelligence gathering using the least expensive means, such as human intelligence, which we use in Iraq and Afghanistan. And it didn't cost us anything to go ahead and weed the criminal elements out in a particular neighborhood.
Right.
We did the same thing in Kosovo, all around Jelani in the city out there. And I don't understand why the Trinidad and Tobago Police Department keep talking about spending money and cannot show any results.
But Capitan, have you volunteered your Tommy, you know like Capitan, right?
Of course.
Capitan, have you volunteered your services and they turn it up?
Yes, I have volunteered my services to both governments.
And they turn it
One was
on?
short-lived. One was short-lived.
Okay.
I had met with the Honorable Minister, Mr. Jack Austin Warner. And
Okay.
at that time, I also met with the Minister of National Security, which was Gary Griffith, in his office in up on Frederick Street up there. So yes, I have.
Okay.
But nobody wants to rock the boat. Nobody wants to make any kind of decisions to try something new.
Correct.
It's always about some expensive method that they're going to try to implement. You always put a figure first. But they have enough police over there. They say they had more police for the population. But yet that is not working.
Well,
Captain, what do you think? What do you think about Tobago's dilemma this time?
Tobago's the crime situation in Tobago?
Yeah.
Well, the people are going to move over there, and they're going to make that a new home base because it's easy to get in and get out. You could take a boat. In fact, we had one person by the name of Mr. Duke. He was swimming across from Trinidad. And there's no way of regulating the inter-island traveling there. You can go over there and then it can come back to Trinidad. But crime is going to go over there because there are people there with some money. And they are going to get a foothold. They have already seen murders happening. I don't know if it's drug related. The police commissioner should say if there's an increase in drug users, addicts, to gauge whether drugs are just a transcription point or it's being used internally, or how much drugs are they seizing at different points. And I have no data on that. No one seems to give any data out and have no kind of studies to say quarterly what they're doing. So yes, it's going to go across with unemployment. And after that pandemic, for the last 18 months, everything was shut down and tourism and all of that. There's no money to go around. So people are going to get older, 5 years now, 10 years under the PNM. People are in their teens and in their 20s. So we expect a young population with no work and nothing to do. They're going to end up doing some sort of crime. So that's what I think is happening over there. But I'll let the other callers call in and give their points.
Thank you.
Thank you, Captain.
Thank you, man. Thank you, Capitan. Yeah, boy. Capitan, yeah, you and Anif, boy. All don't be strangers. Brooklyn, welcome. Sorry about that. Brooklyn.
Hey, no problem. Washington, Uncle Tommy. I not a stranger neither, but I don't know why you say that conspiracy theory when I give you facts. Because Wall Street, they passed about there was in the parliament today with whoever this bill they passed, right? I sure Terrence was in the parliament with them. Right? It's obvious. He leave the parliament and gone up in St. Joseph in the constituency. Sit down by a bar by himself with another person saying that he was doing business, wherever. A car pull up, 4 men jump out, put gun in the face. Wall Street. Where that bar is in St. Joseph. You tell me a business place, a bar. And up to now, we can see video of the vehicle and the 4 men or wherever where they gone, with the police, no police tracking them, no kind of update. This is a minister, you know. They just this is breaking news where the Minister of Health of Trinidad and Tobago. You understand? This man is sitting down in a very important position. And when you really check it out, it's heavy and TC play that information, and that's supposed to be breaking news. If in America here, Washington and Uncle Tommy, let me say in Brooklyn here, the borough, what his name is?
Borough president. Oh, the mayor, the borough president.
The mayor, oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about then?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If something like that happened with he, you know the whole of Brooklyn shut down, thing can't move. Everything, the police and them, every single officer out. The person has to be, them fellas have to be caught within 24 hours. Right?
That's right. That's right.
So what is going on with our country that it's not no little boy on the street get robbed, you know. It's not no businessman, it's the Minister
of Health.
And that's why I'm saying these things is also things that could be planned and put in your face to make just to distract we, you know. Because as I said, me see the man head bleeding, me see the man head bust. All I hear the man say, they take my bracelet. Like if a woman get robbed and they take she bracelet and leave she alone. You understand? I understand. That's why I say these things can be staged. And I'm not putting nothing behind the PNM because everything we see happening in America, for some reason, something similar has taken place in Trinidad. And that is facts. You understand? So what you done, Uncle Tommy? It's not a conspiracy theory. A minister get robbed and we see no kind of search party. Better than get the hunt and rescue unit to find them for men. Because they might do a better job than the whole people like all them jokers and them who in Trinidad say about them is police and minister and commission and all this nonsense. Well, have a good night.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
I don't want to get my partner upset. I don't want to get Joel upset, the municipal police. Maybe they should put the municipal police in that case. Because them are GPS, you know.
Right, they would have been able to determine who's close by and dispatch them.
Yeah, them are GPS. Over the fender, welcome. Yeah.
Good night, Rashid and Uncle Tommy.
Good night to you.
Rashid, where the man was trying to talk about what happened in the Senate, right? I can give a quick breakdown about it because I know what I'm about. Apparently, we are on the global forum blacklist for the past few years.
Yeah.
Right? So they're trying to get us off the blacklist by bringing some bills to Parliament. But what the UNC have any problem with? They don't mind getting rid of the blacklist. But the Minister of Finance wants to be able to be the man in charge of whether it needs to be investigated. So if you have to investigate somebody, you have to go to the Minister of Finance. So what the UNC say is, so if the global forum investigated the finance minister, so he gonna give them the information for himself. So I'll put it in the hands of him, put it in the hands of authority.
Right.
Anyway, as I say, I didn't call for that. Uncle Tommy, you familiar about investigations? If I just say, right, if I do a robbery with a gun, Uncle Tommy, and they take me the gun, you would they get rid of the gun before or after the case finish?
No, the whole matter has to be completed before you get rid of the arm.
The evidence?
Yeah, you gotta keep that as evidence for the duration.
So why is the government of Trinidad and Tobago, Uncle Tommy, selling the overturned badge?
Yeah, the Gulf Stream.
Is that not in the is that not the evidence?
Of course.
So Uncle Tommy, what's really going on? You might call and ask why did the government tow this boat to Trinidad?
Yeah.
So what are they doing? What are they doing now?
They're gonna sell it. They're gonna sell the Gulf Stream.
Why are they selling this Gulf Stream boat?
Yeah. That's a good question, you know.
But did they charge any? Did they bring any charges there?
We could speculate, you know. I could only speculate why they want to sell it.
Okay. Wall Street. If I do that Wall Street, right? Let me ask you a question. I send you a car Wall Street as a stolen car, right?
Yeah.
And the police had the car as the evidence.
Right.
But I don't get myself in trouble.
So
and I see the car selling. I can go back and buy the car. I want to Wall Street. So what you're laughing?
No,
do you think like that? You're laughing.
No, I understand what you're saying, you see.
Mova defender.
Yeah, Uncle Tommy.
Did they charge anyone concerning that fiasco?
No, they're looking for the person for them.
Right.
So they're gonna.
So I wonder whether
they're gonna sell the evidence. The person.
The evidence useless then.
No.
The evidence useless.
They're gonna sell it back to the person who had it initially.
Because they're charged nobody and they don't intend to charge anybody.
Oh my goodness.
We had to go for the break. We had to go for the break.
Uncle Tommy.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going over one before I go quick.
Yeah.
Uncle Tommy, I watched it. Remember, I asked for the far room in the basement there.
Yeah, we had
We fix that. Don't worry.
The table, right?
Yeah, man. It's still on the table.
All right, later.
Bless.
Yeah.
Tommy, that what you say, they make sense. You know what I mean? Yeah, but folks, it's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsh, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We'll be right back after this. Don't go nowhere. Stick and stay.
Wow.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
All right, folks, I want you all to take a listen to this. Take a listen to this, Tommy. Well, let me get them this one instead. We go get the other one that we normally do instead.
Question, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Tommy, I see a stranger calling. Let me take this call here.
Yeah, take the call.
Yeah. Caller, welcome. Caller.
You're in the village.
Caller, hello.
Let me say good night. Let me say good night to you, Wall Street. Let me say good night to you, Uncle Tommy.
Good night to you.
Let me say good night to the listeners on WZ95. I get it right? Right.
WZYE 95.9 FM.
Right, I got it right.
Yeah, man.
And let me say good night to the international listeners, and let me say good night to the special Republican supporters in America. Good night to you. Let me say good night to my president, Donald J. Trump. I know he's safe and he's well, and very soon this country will see him back in office.
Which country? Trinidad and Tobago?
Wall Street.
Kingsley, can I ask you a question?
No, put the money. No. Watch it. Put the money where your mouth is. I'm taking bet on that.
No, but can I?
No, but about fortnight pay, I'm taking bet.
No.
About fortnight pay, I'm taking bet.
Nah.
Right?
Let me do bet. Can I ask you a question?
All right then. Well, watch it. What I'm going to say, watch it.
Go ahead.
I see the Minister of Health get robbed by gunpoint.
Yes.
And as I be on social media like nearly every second, I live on my phone. I is a person that if technology fall apart, I will be falling apart too, because it in me. I just have things by seconds. I have every videos, everything's going on in the country and know everything. And in the world internationally. And watch it. What I watch, first time I see the citizen of this country support gunmen. I sit down, I see social media, people celebrating it. And what I get, watch it, It's people saying, thank God it reached home. So you know, only now, will do something about the crime. I was surprised. This country, if it was somebody else got robbed, this country would have been an uproar. They would be vexed. They would be saying, oh God, bandits. But they was happy. And watch it when I go on the minister page. I see people texting him about rowdy statement when he was in opposition about crime and opposition whole. They are sending it to him. I couldn't believe that this country would have support two bandits robbing the minister. I say that's wrong. I will never support crime, violence. Me, Kingsley, I would never support violence. But I understand the people. I understand why they're celebrating. I understand why. And that's what make me call in Washington, because I was sitting down and said, but wait now. The society, because they're saying that Washington, and I hope Uncle Tommy and you are following me and the listeners, they are saying that, hey, you in government, you in cabinet, it reach home, because whilst we can say that crime is something that no government in the world can stop, but we must have it on control. We must control it, and we can't have it out of control. And today in Trinidad and Tobago, crime is out of control, and we need policies and plan. We do not need two ministers of national security, one with big words and one too bright. It seems that these two individuals fail the people of Trinidad and Tobago, because we have two ministers. Two ministers. You know, I'm here now with my MP for Partisan South East Scotland. He's more focusing to stay on St. Vincent Street and incoming in Partisan South constituency there. He don't want Dr. Rory say he didn't want to move from that seat. His workers now have to leave Partisan South and carry documents now, because he's a minister. With my two hands up in the air, he make it. That's all. To me, Washington and Tommy and listeners, these men getting reward for nothing. Because you remember what he gave reward for telling this country time to go back. Time to go back 1962. When people get independence, he tell we go back. And 4 days after, we see he in a gas station with a Benz, which cost about $2 million, paying premium in his car, filling his tank up to the F, full as the belly. To wash it as I close, I was deeply surprised, but I understand how the people feel and why they're celebrating the minister get robbed. Me, Kingsley, I am saying that I do not support violence. I am against violence. I don't want nobody experience robbery, because it is not a nice thing. But I understand the people, why the people celebrating that minister get robbed. Thank you very much, Watch It and Tommy.
Thank you very much, Kingsley. Tommy,
Thank you, Kingsley.
Now you know why I just play this song now, right? Listen to this.
A big one. I got everything going. So I've got this on. Listen, man. Hear me now. I frightened to live. I frightened to live. I frightened to live. Sing. I frightened to live. I frightened to live. I frightened to live. One more time. I'm frightened to live. Sing. I'm frightened to live. Hey. I build me a coffin. I make it my home. Because that is my only choice. This kind of life. I leave it alone. Because when I look around and I see man raping their own daughters mercilessly, man living with man, woman with woman. So how must I live? I can't understand. Look, I'm frightened to live. Whoa, I'm frightened to live. I'm frightened to live. Sing. I'm frightened to live. Hey. A bandit in my face with a gun. Take my own and began to run. I'm in the station reporting what the bandit do. I was the same bandit I was reporting to. Look, I'm frightened to live. I'm frightened to live. I'm frightened to live. Sing. I'm frightened to live. Come again, let me hear. I'm frightened to live. I'm frightened to live. One more time, come again. I'm frightened to live. Hey. I'm frightened to live. Hear me now. It is so obnoxious when I look around. Things I just hear and see. My God, how could I go on? Children killing children every day. Parents guiding their children to go astray. Tell me how those youths getting all those guns, and where in the world those guns coming from? You see, I'm frightened to live. Who are you? I'm frightened to live. You come again. I'm frightened to live. Sing. I'm frightened to live. Hear this. If in my ceiling they find coke and gun, it's my whole family they carrying down. But if the police get caught with the same refrain, all they getting is transfer to crime again. You see, I'm frightened to live. Hey, I'm frightened to live. Sing. I'm frightened to live. I'm frightened to live. Come again, let me hear. I'm frightened to live. Sing. I'm frightened to live. Music. Now you see this verse? This verse is my verse. I want to listen to my verse. My verse. Hey. If our child could die by the hands of a bandit, police may halfway search, they may never catch the culprit. But if Mr. Big Man child end up dead, they're going to paint the old damn tongue red, putting out all force and energy, finding the killer immediately. So how must I live? Well, I'm frightened to live. Come again, I'm frightened to live. Hey, hear this, hey. I told the church, that's the answer. Listening to the speech on the altar, while taking in the words of the Almighty. You know the priest felt in sweet at me, you see I'm frightened to live. Well, I'm frightened to live. Sing. Come again, let me hear. I'm frightened to live. Well, hey, I'm frightened. One more time. Yeah. Love all you. Sing like a
There you have it, man.
Mm-hmm.
KFC, welcome. KFC inside. KFC.
Good night. Yeah, good night, Mr. Walsh. Good night, Uncle Tommy.
Good
night.
And all the doctor listening. I'm frightened to live. I'm frightened to live.
KFC has not got to ask you
know,
that.
you know what voice I like?
Which one?
Who's that preacher? Give us me tired.
Oh, God.
For wash it. Baby killer make the government look bad. He wasn't take rubber and say nothing. He put on the government.
Yeah, boy. You think it's easy? Man.
Like he's a nobody in the PNM. If that was Chucky Face color member. When I see chopper helicopter, okay, I take all the resources when I come out of it.
Everything, partner. Everything. You understand? And if that was the
the
former acting prime minister. But he's former. Is he former now? Right?
Yeah. It was
former acting prime minister.
It was a small pen.
But the whole thing, the whole place that I turned the tongue red. You understand?
I feel baby killer play that bluff because like the woman, the doctor woman go and take your possession, you know. See, sorry, crime, that thing, any phone, who's that you was calling, anyway?
I don't know, either the Minister of National Security or the Prime Minister, one of them.
You was calling your horse, man?
What do you mean?
The 8-year-old boy the horse?
Something. Well, KFC, you know you frightened to live now.
He's frightened. He's not a bear, he's not a crime.
Yeah, I'm frightened to live. I'm frightened to live.
He said, I'm not being body.
Huh?
Yeah, but I go she right there, that was, so there's no police, not that bank right there, high up, all kind of thing in there.
No cameras or nothing?
Yeah, that camera.
People up there, but the government look bad, boy. We don't know that I go can't hear sing. Thanks. What should I understand?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Tommy.
Oi.
I'm frightened to live.
Sing.
I'm frightened to live.
Come again.
I'm frightened to live.
Sing.
I'm frightened to live. I'm going in the church. Oh God. You know, I had a get impulse on this show, man. I had a get impulse.
Yeah, he good.
Impulse real good. I had a get impulse on this show, man. I ain't lying. Yeah. Hey, look, my friend Patty just come. Patty, where you going? Patty, Tommy, Tommy, as soon as the Prime Minister come back into Trinidad, things that have never happened before happen. I mean, can anyone say if any minister was ever robbed previously in Trinidad and Tobago? Can you recall, Tommy?
It doesn't really ring a bell.
Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell to me. I just want to know. Maybe there was a minister who was robbed previously. Tommy, Dario say, Uncle Tommy frightened to live. Hey, Dario, watch it, Tommy. We prompt Hanif to call Hanif, give you a call. We prompt Joel to call yesterday about the municipal police call we. You know, we had a chance prompt to call Tommy, your partner.
Dario?
Well, he and the next one, what your name again?
Big George?
No, Big George called too. The next one, you have a name for a fellow who used to play for Trinidad and Tobago. What is his name again?
Mr. Julian?
Oh, yeah. He. We gotta try to get we gotta try. Maybe, you know what, Tommy? Tommy, you know what? You what I go do? Maybe I go ask your wife to let him call. I feel so. Mrs. Julian, can you give your husband
permission?
Yes, Tommy. Can you give your husband permission so he could steal a call? So he could call, please. So he could call. Just only a minute, just 90 seconds. You could do it 90 seconds. Yeah? 90 seconds, that is all. You know what I mean? So Kingsley became Trump VP lies. Haitians are now under attack. Yeah, boy. Tommy, I don't understand Kingsley and them, seriously, I can't understand them. And
I don't think they understand.
No, they don't understand. They don't. And I know the other one, the one related to Tommy Joseph. That is the other one. Yeah, the Joseph fella. Yeah. He too come here and talking about Donald Trump. Imagine that. Them fellas didn't understand, You understand? But let me give Patty credit. And let me give Fox credit. Them don't talk about Trump at all. I give them credit. Right? But I surprised Kingsley supporting UNC and you want to support Donald Trump. That ain't making sense at all. Tommy?
Nope.
How that making any sense?
Can't make dollars either.
And Tommy, think about it, Most of us not including Patty and PNM Fox and Gordon Joseph and them. Most of us see the suffocation, suffering under this current PNM government. We see it, right? Kingsley sees it too. You understand? But you see, people like Patty and PNM Fox and Gordon Joseph and Ambrosie and them fellas and them don't want to see it, you know. Them don't want to see it. You understand?
I was glad for Hanif Daniels' call tonight.
Yeah, very
objective.
Very objective. And you know, Tommy, I have said this many times to the people. Consistency is important. And let me say to Gordon Joseph, you see how Hanif talk about consistency? You have to try and be consistent too. For example, if you're going to Mugabe chat and you're supporting the PNM, it's all right. When you come here, do the same thing. Support the PNM. Don't come here and say, well, you know what? I ain't yellow, I ain't red, me ain't nothing. Or they don't want to put me in that because it has exposed yourself. At least Patty, when she in the Mugabe chat, she's pro PNM. PNM Fox, when in the Mugabe chat, he's pro PNM. Ambrosie, when in the chat, he's pro PNM. Gordon Joseph, when in the Mugabe chat, he's pro PNM. And when he come here, he going to the Waffle House. All of a sudden, he learned to do gymnastics. He want to be on the balance beam. Oh, be consistent, man. Be consistent. That's all we ask of you, you know. Consistency is important. You understand? Well, I don't know about Kingsley sometimes. I don't know. But that's for another day. You know what I mean? Sometimes with Kingsley, depends on what the weather is, you know. You know, Tommy, we have a summer and a fall. Well, we have summer, fall, and winter, right?
Spring too.
There we go. We have spring too. But you know, in Trinidad, what is it? The rainy season and the dry season?
Correct.
And it only has 2 seasons.
Correct. Yeah. Rainy and dry, and in the middle of the rainy, you get a dry spell that we call what we call a dry spell in the middle of the rain.
No, is either the rainy season or the dry season.
Yeah, but in the middle of the rainy season, we just get a dry spell that we just call
what else call it?
Pitikaram.
Tommy, did we already played the top of the hour, right?
We played the top of the hour for 8 o'clock.
Okay. Let me go back to the chat a little bit here. Are frightened to live. I wonder if Patty and them frightened to live in Trinidad. I wonder if she frightened too, boy. Patty, where are you in Trinidad? Cameron Murray, welcome. Good night, guys. Did you hear the minister got robbed at gunpoint? About time they feel what the people going through in this country. You know, Tommy, you know it is sad, you know, boy, when the people siding with the bandit. Tommy, we reach, you know.
Yep.
We reach.
Very sad.
That's sad, boy. And the people was trying to tell this PNM government that all the time. They're suffering.
People are being pushed to the limit.
Pushed to the limit. They're being demonized, victimized, criticized. It's all kind of size, you know. The only thing they ain't doing is what it does do men. Right? Well, does do women that too, right?
In Africa.
Yeah. It's all kind of size. And Tommy, be careful, you know. If them could do that size, they go size that too, you know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You think they're easy? Boy, Tommy, boy. Caribbean Soul say, what type of jokey robbers is that? They only take Terrence bracelet, not his phone. What do you take your phone for? The health minister go about the place by himself without security.
They probably know that if they took his phone, it'd be easy to track them.
Oh, that GPS on them phone too? Tommy,
Dario, I'm gonna take a drink.
yeah, you will take a drink. Patty, good night to you, Patty. How are you?
Here's to you, Dario.
Yeah, the man taking a drink, but oh God. Criminal, Tommy is correct. Tommy correct is right. Oh God, yeah, agreeing with you, Tommy boy. Everett Nichols, welcome. Terrence get robbed. So, but the police drive off and left a sitting MP minister unpopular after a criminal attack. Fool only fools. Terrence only trying to play rootsman and seeking to be a new Terrence trending. Seems like a hoax. Patty says, so you all mean all government ministers do have blue lights? Lies and they'll speak? How you got blue lights and he's sitting down by a rum shop? You tell me? If you're sitting down by a rum shop, blue lights out front? Patty says, you really think the government isn't worried about crime when it decides how the vote swings? Oh God, Patty, you just hear ACP Benjamin tell the public they have crime under control. What does that say to you? Patty, you are absolutely correct. The government is clueless. That is the best thing Patty have said all night, Tommy. The government is clueless. She says clueless. Patty, you're absolutely correct. You're correct.
It is an awakening.
Yeah, it's an awakening. Eh? Patty says, you guys must listen and read well. He was sitting after the incident. Sitting, okay. And it says, no, bro, he was not in parliament. He was not in the parliament. What? That bar is on Abercrombie Street, St. Joseph, obliquely opposite the St. Joseph Secondary School, which was left abandoned by the PLM. Okay. Dario say good night, Uncle Tommy.
Good night, Dario.
Bandits don't jump out car to steal bracelet only. What about his wallet and chain? It's only snatch and one bandit does that.
Maybe when they realize it, maybe they didn't know who it was, and when they realize who it is, they just scale back.
Okay.
That's all I have to think.
It seems like the chicken are coming home to roost.
That's what all it is.
That's what it is, man. That's what it is. And Tommy, if it takes this to wake up this government, it will be a good omen for the people of Trinidad and Tobago. It will be something good for the people to understand what people have been going through for the past 9 years under this wicked, evil PNM government. Yeah, I said it. I said it. And quoted laws that use the same term. That is the accepted term. Uncle Hanif says no charge, Tommy. Margaret, oh God, Margaret said Kingsley supporting Trump, supporting hate and crime. Oh God. Margaret said Kingsley, you have a fork tongue. Oh God. Margaret going to have a Kingsley boy. Even highly boy. Kingsley, you're sounding politically correct. You're starting to be one of them, eh? Kingsley, crime is a purpose, not a problem. Without crime, the government will have to create another lie. Why police is needed. Oh God, oh boy, they're attacking Kingsley, boy. Margaret come again. Kingsley jump rhetoric, creates the attack on him by his own supporters. Oh God, Margaret. They ain't letting Kingsley lie down, boy. Eiley says the police is privately owned, but being paid with taxpayers' money. And someone told me, what says you? Well, we can't say all of them is privately owned. You know what I'm saying? There may be some of them. Yeah. Most of the time, these young men trying to be relevant to the police of TNT. Answer them, you say PNM is the government. Why PNM talking about UNC? So in Democratic the government, why you only talking about Trump? Where Eiley has come out from sometime. Yeah? Eiley, like you was in Pep, you was in Pep in the Pep house or what? He was in the Pepto-Bismol house. Huh? Why? Why are you only talking about Trump? Tell me, what is he
Trump
mean
is
by
a major distraction, though.
Huh?
I said Trump is a major distraction.
Please. You know why? Because they are eating dogs and cats in Springfield.
The Haitians eating people's pets.
Yeah. They are eating the pets. They are eating the dogs. They are eating the cats. I still have that.
Pure rubbish.
I mean, come on, man. How could you support something like that? I don't understand how King Zinam could support something like that, you know. You're eating the dogs, you're eating the pets. You see what I'm saying?
It's ridiculous.
You think something wrong with me, Tommy?
Not. I think not.
Well, sometimes they think it. Sometimes they think, you know. Yeah. Let me play this for King. Kingsley, listen to this. Listen to this. KFC's an undercover Trump supporter. You know. KFC, how you going?
Good night, Uncle Washington, Uncle Tommy.
Yeah, man.
Good night, sir.
Yeah.
If we pay them when they say the good dog and cat across there, if we pay them across there, we could be eating rat and drinking blood.
Oh,
God. People say because they are paying the work, they are saying they are paying them strong on that.
Yes, I pay them strong. No.
You see that tax?
It's marginal.
That's a marginal. That's a marginal.
Marginal.
You have to send Joseph, right?
Anybody can witness it?
Yeah, it's a marginal.
But you see that tax looking to bring on the tax is the cigarette man and the man who selling the water kind of thing. People coming out now. I find it should have been eating in the streets in the morning, real protest and on the streets. Now, but too much unjust and wickedness. Me no call them, but be saying and studying that's a tax for people right through, you know. So that bring revenue in the country, wash it.
Correct is right. They make money somewhere. They can't tax the rich.
We was in a rich company. We had oil, we had cocoa, we had all the kind of thing. What was controlling all them things for them years and them watching sing colors out there, boy?
Yeah,
under the PNM.
Yeah. Right.
So they do it all that money now.
Money that going
to
through.
come and put all the hardship on this and put all the hardship on the citizens them now.
Yep.
You know, I seriously say every time the Asphalt Lake, which is a national treasure and a gift from the Most High to Trinidad, that is not being monetized effectively. If that was being monetized effectively, that alone could run the country.
Yep.
But I feel Dr. You could have a press conference tomorrow and talk about the current situation. The minister will get up.
All right, we go see.
Well, I waited to see if you go come and talk and let's see if you really like the minister health.
Yeah, man. We go see.
And the citizens, yeah.
Yeah, bless. Go see, Tony.
Eating the dogs, the people that came in, they're eating the cats, they're eating the pets of, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in, they're eating the cats, they're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country. They're eating the dogs, 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 millions and millions of dogs, eating the dogs, they're eating the dogs, they're eating the dogs, they're eating the dogs, and it's a shame. Eating the cat, 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 eating the dogs, 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 millions and millions of dogs, eating the dogs, eating the dogs. and it's a shame.
Tommy, I tell you, I don't know. Some people have to understand. Yeah, Margaret. No. He knows that. He knows that. Yeah. Hey, look. You see, anytime you have to clarify yourself, there's a problem. Look, Pat, you have to clarify yourself. Watch Tommy. Remember the last fellow who has to clarify himself too? Remember that? Okay. Okay. Okay, so according to Anderson, Scotland was robbed sometime recently within his tenure as MP. Really? Okay. Eileen says, so the devil robbed the devil. In that hell, Anselm, you have sympathy for the devil offspring, Anselm? I just don't know what you be. Oh, God. Tommy, I don't get highly credited, though. You understand? Like Ali just pick up the drink with the left hand sometime. You understand? And now I say that pick up the drink with the left hand, you go send back and say, I don't drink. I never say the drink is alcohol or anything. I just say pick up your drink with your left hand. It could be water, it could be Moby, it could be sorrel. You understand? Yeah. So but I ain't see your partner yet, you know. Oh God.
It could be working.
No. Your next partner, your partner from your other partner.
I have too many partners, boy.
Party says UNC policies and statements are close to Trump. You believe that, Tommy?
Stoops.
Oh God. Patty, look. Tommy just stoops at you. you know it's sad, Tommy, because you see, even though
they know what Trump policy is.
But guys, you took the words out of my mouth. Do they know what Project 25 is? 2025?
Right.
Patty, do you know what Project 2025 is? You know, it is sad, you know. But many of them PNM people don't know that they don't know. Even though you tell them that they don't know, they don't want to know that they don't know. Even they know that they don't know, and you tell them that they don't know, they still don't want to know that they don't know, even though you tell them that they don't know. Tommy?
They just want to believe whatever they want to believe.
Whatever they want to, no, anything. Them just believe anything. Anything you get them just believe. A man come here and said he just listen to Mr. Bingo, right? He just listen to the PSA hater, and he just listen to Mr. Bacteria, and then facts are stubborn things. Some one of them program.
Yep.
That's where you just listen. That's where you just get this information from. Tommy, look, Patty going after you, boy. She said, Uncle Tommy, you can't even stoop.
Well,
Tommy, she going after you tonight, boy. With a vengeance.
well.
Oh God. Oh God. They're eating the dogs, boy. But Tommy, I heard something from. First of all, you hear the bacchanal in the PNM camp. So there's bacchanal in the PNM camp.
Somebody was making a statement of such on was it
You realize comfort don't have to be routine.
Yeah.
Everything changes.
Yeah. So let's go to the bacchanal in the PNM camp. Bacchanal and confusion in the PNM camp. Okay, hold on, folks. Listen to the bacchanal in the PNM camp. Okay, let me see what party say about Project 2025. Okay, that is Margaret saying educating Patty about Project 2025. Yeah, Margaret, go ahead, educate she. Educate she, Margaret. Get she her education because Patty got that PNM education and didn't do it too well at all. Didn't really help her. Listen to this, folks. This is the bacchanal in the PNM camp.
PNM colleagues back Young as choice for acting PM. Cabinet members are seeking to dispel rumors, suggesting they are disgruntled over Energy Minister Stuart Young's appointment as acting Prime Minister in Dr. Keith Rowley's absence. Young began serving as acting Prime Minister on September 1st, following Rowley's departure for the United States for routine medical tests, according to the Office of the Prime Minister, OPM. Former United National Congress Minister Jack Warner claimed last Wednesday that Finance Minister Coleman Burt and other senior PNM members were upset by the appointment. Burt had traditionally served as the acting Prime Minister during Rowley's absences over the past 9 years of his tenure as PM. Young's previous acting role was on July 28th, when Rowley attended the 47th regular meeting of the Conference of Heads of Government in Grenada, while Burt was reportedly on vacation. Neither Young nor Burt has publicly addressed these rumors. Young avoided reporters after the funeral service of veteran musician Roy Pappy Cape yesterday, leaving quickly with his security detail. However, his cabinet colleagues voiced strong support for Rowley's decision. Tourism Minister Randall Mitchell, a PNM member since 2008, emphasized the party's organization and lack of internal conflict. He affirmed that Rowley, as Prime Minister, has the authority to appoint an acting Prime Minister and praised Young for his performance. We have a Prime Minister, and his name is Dr. the Honorable Keith Rowley. The Prime Minister, in his prerogative, identified Minister Young to act in his stead during his absence, and that is the Prime Minister's prerogative. I think Stuart Young has done a good job, a great job, actually. He is inspirational, and his predecessor in acting, Minister Coleman Burt, has done the same. This is who we are as the PNM. There is no bacchanal. We are a very structured party, a very disciplined party, Mitchell said. Social Development Minister Donna Cox avoided commenting on whether Rowley would run in upcoming elections or step down after his second term, as he previously suggested. She similarly dismissed claims of discontent within the party. The point about it is that the choice of anybody acting as a prime minister is up to the present prime minister, and as far as I'm concerned, I didn't know that there was a vacancy, so there's no reason to be upset about anything. I don't really answer to rumors. He, Dr. Rowley, did mention at some point that he will be stepping down. He did not say when. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't know of any vacancy, Cox stated. Planning and Development Minister Penelope Beckles-Robinson, a PNM member for 34 years, dismissed Warner's comments as mischief and assured the public of the party's unity. You ought not to be surprised if Mr. Warner says that. And I am certainly not going to get into that mischief. The point about it is we are all aware that the Honorable Prime Minister, Dr. Keith Rowley, it is totally within his discretion to select someone to act as Prime Minister, and when he does that, we as members of the cabinet support it, Beckles-Robinson said. The OPM announced yesterday that Dr. Rowley had returned to the country, but did not provide additional details about his health.
Tommy?
Yes.
The quote I have up there says, a race that's taught to hate itself and love the world will become
its own oppressor.
Go ahead.
That's by Dr. Claude Anderson.
Correct is right. You know, Tommy, can I ask a question? I'm not sure.
Go ahead. If I can answer, I will.
When Mrs. Kamala Persad-Dusesa was Prime Minister and she went to the office, did she ever appoint a black person to be the Prime Minister?
Of course, she rotated.
You sure about that, Tommy?
Positive.
Tommy, don't know nobody fact check, you know. You sure about that? Do you know who it was? If you remember?
Mr. Warner.
You sure about that?
Yes.
Okay. So, in 9 years, under the blackest man in Trinidad and Tobago, Prime Minister Rowley, did We only had 2 acting prime ministers, Colin Booth and Stuart Young.
And Young.
That's it.
That's far.
No. Don't tell me. We maybe we have missed a few years or something.
But Patrick had a similar pattern to where he used to just put Satan.
But he didn't put a black person one time?
May have, not that I remember, but I know he used to mostly put Satan.
Okay, I'm just asking these questions. And here's the reason why I asked it predominantly with Dr. Rowley, Prime Minister Rowley. Prime Minister Rowley stated that he could be the blackest man in Trinidad and Tobago. When a man says that to you, Tommy, what do you think I try and feel to go in his brain away? But in your space, what do you think a man is saying when he says, I could be the blackest man in Trinidad and Tobago? What do you think?
You really want to hear what I think?
Yeah. We don't want you tiptoe wrong bodies your house. We don't want you put on your ballerina socks, your ballerina shoes, your ballerina pants, and tiptoe wrong bodies your house. Let's take this call first. KFC. Yeah.
Good night, watch it.
Yeah.
Look, just suicide politician, the whole thing in it. Why Raleigh that black man? So you can give the next black man opportunity. In the PNM, that's much a good black leaders in the PNM.
I
watch it?
Yeah, we hearing you. Yeah, we hearing you. I am just wondering.
You go on a platform and see you want the blackest man.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking of Cox or Calvin Robertson or the next one was something like man and we name
Foster Cummins. Foster
Cummins.
Yeah. I mean
he put Stuart Young.
Yeah.
And he put Jokey Face Columbus. The money actors. So I'm thinking we black brothers and sisters. We was in love with the black people are them.
I don't understand it. I don't understand. I'm trying to understand.
Me, I am not trying to understand that. So that no good leaders you're grooving to no black you're grooving in my step down sometime.
None.
So you're grooving you're grooving small pin. I wonder how them PNM supporters feeling about that.
Now them go support that man. Once it come from Dr. Rowe, once it come from Prime Minister, they're gonna support that. No problem. They go support it. Patty and Gordon Joseph and PNM, Fox and them gonna support that like nothing. Ain't no problem.
They go support that.
Yeah.
They go say the PNM is all inclusive party.
Yeah, there we go. All inclusive. Here we go, KFC. Full 100. Yeah, man.
The PNM for everybody.
Yeah, everybody. Everybody therefore. Caller, welcome. Caller.
Good evening. Good evening, Wall Street.
Good evening.
Tommy and
good evening,
everybody.
Good evening.
I was just, I heard you say you were trying to figure out why the PNM, when you take those people, if they ever take their own. But remember, it's not only Rowley. As Tommy said, to me, I'm not a PNM, so I don't really deal up too much. But I can't remember at any time, like the acting prime minister is anybody but the other people. As you say, looking for a black man or some kind of thing. So who or even like Penny. Penny has been there 34 years. So in all those times, anybody went away, whoever is in PNM, right? Need somebody to act. You ever see Penny? Or you can't count the young ones who are there. Cummins and them now come. But I talk about years since the day one. As Tommy said, Lenny said, I don't know if it's the Montano brothers, whatever. You remember they always choose people, as they put it, or worse, they don't consider when you're looking for a prime minister, acting prime minister. I have never seen a man on the ground like you will see Fitzgerald Hines. I don't know Fitzy was any was ever student to be acting
No.
prime minister.
When you're
Well, all right.
under Manning, when you're a junior minister, you can't be an acting prime minister.
When you
when you only reach the rank
making,
of a junior minister, you can't be acting prime minister. At least I don't think so.
right. Yeah. What I'm saying, and I haven't seen anybody like him. Or they pick their people according to certain people used to say you have to look good. And one thing with the PNM people, they know how to sit down and keep the place, stand up in the crease,
suffer peacefully.
You understand? One thing with and it won't affect them. Remember, they know that they like I can't understand. You say you went to ask. I don't see any big thing in the PNM now to say have a row or they're worried. That is what their custom members massa once massa speak or massa is there. They adapt.
Okay.
They're humble.
Mr. Atlanta.
Remember 62.
I'm sad.
Remember how many years these people know. I mean, that is their culture. That is them. That's in their DNA.
But Mr. Atlanta, I'm saddened because we have.
I shouldn't say they in our.
Yeah, Mr. Atlanta, I'm saddened because we have PNM people in here like Patty. We have PNM Fox. We have Gordon Joseph. We have Ambrosie. And them fellas, them don't stand up. Them fellas, them don't stand up and say, well, boy, listen, at
Wall
least.
Street.
Yeah.
Wall Street again. Why are you going off on these people? They are humble. You remember what do you want them to do? All right. So what do you expect Gordon or I don't know people, Patty or whoever, to wave a flag?
No,
or to jump up and say what?
But listen, Mr. Atlanta, at least I want them come out. I want them come out the corner a little bit. Don't ever come out all the way, but come out the corner and try to look around the bend. You know what I mean? Just to see if they see anybody.
They don't want to see anybody around the bend, so when they're comfortable where they are. You sell for Wall Street, and you was comfortable with the juice and your blanket and your earplug and your thing. So you cannot. That is what the way you speak. You was comfortable. Real comfort. Anybody could tell you look around the corner. Oh gosh, you sell Wall Street. I sit here very quietly. I am not going to say anything on this program because I understand everybody. Oh gosh, if somebody died or you're doing an autopsy, you check the DNA. You cannot get off that. It's not something you could change. So so that is in the people's DNA.
Oh, okay.
And they're comfortable. Why must they come off why must they? Yeah.
But Mr. Atlanta, how come? What it is bring me to this point now that thing is no longer in my DNA. What brought me to the point so I could come out the corner and look around the corner and don't peep and go back in the corner? What made me stop peeping round the corner and get out the corner? What do you think made me do that?
What made you do it?
Yeah, what do you think?
That is like some people like if you have a wife and they get a horn of an outside woman, they'll say, you won't say what make you go. No. It's still in you. Right? It is buried. Right? It's still in you.
Oh, it's buried.
It's buried.
Okay.
Yeah. Or some people just wake up. You understand? Remember, sometimes some things stay dormant,
Correct.
Right? Some things stay dormant in you, and sometimes you wake up at some point, and I'm not speaking about now about politics, I'm just speaking about in life. In life, sometimes you might be going one way, and then you wake up, to realization of, hey, I was thinking so, or whatever. You know what I mean? So some people have Tommy too, and that's why Tommy is positive. And he has what hope? Because they could look around the corner, but I can't understand why you have to say they have to go and look around. If they don't want to, you can't make them. You don't know the day tomorrow morning, they might say, hey, I wonder what's wrong that corner. And look.
Okay, all right.
I don't know. But you have to, I don't like how you pound these people yourself. And look who it coming from. This is what I always see. You know, anytime you speak, and I just see in this kind of bag, you know, the plugs and, you know, the red and you. You know, that's what I do. Honestly, Wall Street.
Oh, God.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. Just give them a break. Give them a break, right? Give them and I feel if you give them a break, they might say, hey, and look around the corner to find you.
Okay, all right. Okay, maybe I'll go get them a break for 5 minutes.
Yeah, but 5 minutes. So they have to go and look. So they might one day in walking, look around the corner.
I'll get them a break for 5 minutes.
No.
You could go and check
Anyway, I am quietly listening.
All right.
Because I like to listen to what you say.
Thank
Good
you.
night. Good evening, Tommy.
Okay, thank you.
Same to you, Mr. Atlanta.
Tommy, you see what I tell you? Look at what Patty says. Look at what she says. Read that, Tommy.
She appointed everybody, and then mom laughed out loud. Is that good governance?
You see, Mr. Atlanta, that's why that's why I had to come out the corner. When you read stuff like this, that's why I had to come out the corner, Tommy. It's excuse after excuse after excuse, Tommy. Oh God, Father, please put a hand. Tommy, I don't know what else to say, seriously, I don't know what else to say.
Well, all I can say is that whatever, just try to be immaculate with your words.
Tommy, look, the next one just come. Look, the next one. Read what the next one just said. All them kind of PNM thing, they get that from. Yeah, Miss Atlanta.
Sorry to call back, but what I don't understand what you said. Somebody wrote something. I don't understand what was written in.
Yeah, no. All right, listen. I'll go read it for you. I'll read it for you. Yeah.
Sir?
No, I'll read it for you so you can listen to it. Listen to it. I will read it for you. Okay?
But I want to answer when I hear you.
Well, all right. All right. No, this is what she said. She said this about Kamala Prasad-Bissessar. When we asked the question, why Dr. Rowley having appointed a black person to be acting prime minister, and he appointed only Colin Burt and Stuart Young, and we had compared to Mrs. Kamala Prasad-Bissessar, who we know appointed Jack Warner as acting prime minister when she was out. This is what Patty says. She appointed everybody and their mom. Laugh out loud. Wall Street is that good governance.
Oh, I was trying to understand it.
Yeah, that's what she said. Excuses, just excuses. You understand? She had nothing else to say, but she had to find something to say.
Well, she's just wondering if it's good governance. First, you have to figure out what is good governance, but we'll get on that. You have to give reading classes. You have to give us some little classes on your show sometimes, bringing people to speak little. And you're a professor. And yourself, Wall Street, you're a professor now. You should tell a good government means and so on, so on, so whatever. And I will listen to.
No, Mr. Atlanta, you see?
We could all learn.
No, Mr. Atlanta, you're being unfair now. You telling me, you trying for me to educate them? Them, Mr. Atlanta?
Go with them. I tell you, I want to listen to you too.
Well, them? All right, I will try to educate you, but you see them, like Patty and Gordon Joseph and PNM Fox. How I go educate them?
You cannot separate. You're saying you are educating if they don't want to take it, okay. But I am saying I'll be glad to hear.
Yeah.
And they will be hearing too. They will be. So when you're a professor,
yeah.
So when you're speaking, you will say, okay, I'm only speaking to half of America. And if you're speaking on blackness, I'm just saying, if you're speaking of black Celtic culture,
yeah.
Sometimes Indians, white, Syrian, Chinese could listen to it and learn it.
Yeah,
so
but
you remember, regardless of once you're educating, you put out the education there. Okay?
Mr. Atlanta,
and
you are absolutely correct. Because you are absolutely correct. For example, when we go for the break, listen to what I go play. That's how I just try to educate them. When we go for this break here, listen to what I'm going to play. All right?
And you're going to educate us. You will educate everybody.
Right. But Patty and Gordon Joseph and PNM Fox, they might mute the their phone or social media when they hear them things
No,
because they don't want to hear them.
no, they will listen. They will listen. Okay.
They go listen. All right.
Yes, of course.
Okay. All right, Mr. Atlanta. Thank you very much.
Okay.
All right, I go for the break, folks. We're gonna go for the break. It's in the village. On WZYE 95.9 FM. Don't forget, folks, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook and X. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Or 973-609-6509. 973-609-6509.
We'll be right back after this.
So welcome.
We'll be right back. Stick and stay.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Pain is temporary. It may last for a minute, or an hour, or a day, or even a year. But eventually, it will subside, and something else will take its place. If I quit, however, it will last forever.
The margin for error is so small. I mean, 1/2 a step too late or too early, and you don't quite make it. 1/2 second too slow, too fast, you don't quite catch it. The inches we need are everywhere around us. They're in every break of the game, every minute, every second.
You got a dream, you got to protect it. People can't do something themselves, they're going to tell you you can't. You want something, go get it. Period.
Don't be afraid to fail. You can't always win, but don't be afraid of making decisions.
You have to believe that something different can happen. He who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right.
That most of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. You just kind of want it. You don't want it badder than you want to party. You don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success as much as you want to sleep.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us.
Deep down, dig deep down, ask yourselves, who do you want to be? Figuring out for yourselves what makes you happy, no matter how crazy it may sound to the people.
Make a choice, right? Just decide what it's going to be, who you're going to be, how you're going to do it. Just decide.
Why not? Why can't I be the MVP of the league? Why can't I be the best player in the league? I don't see why. Why can't I do that?
What is it you said to the kid? It ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. Get up. And don't ever give up.
We can stay here, get the shit kicked out of us, or we can fight our way back into the light. We can climb out of hell. 1 inch at a time.
To be able at any moment to sacrifice what you are for what you will become. Most of you won't be successful because when you're studying and you get tired, you quit. I don't do well in math. You're right. You ain't never studied. I'm not good at writing because you have never written before.
Talent you have naturally. Skill is only developed by hours and hours and hours of beating on your craft.
If you are not making someone else's life better, then you're wasting your time.
Don't cry to give up. Cry to keep going. Don't cry to quit. You already in pain. You already hurt. Get a reward from it.
Now, if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not point the finger saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Because every day is a new day. Every moment is a new moment. So now you got to go out and show them that I'm a different creature. Now.
I'm going to show you how great I am.
The 17th chapter of St. Luke is written, the kingdom of God is within man, not one man nor a group of men, but in all men, in you. You, the people, have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure.
Now, what are you going to do?
Because limits, like fears, are often just an illusion.
And there you have it, Tommy.
Yep.
There you have it. Patty, I hope you learned something from that. Tommy, I want to put up something that I just received here. Let me play this, and then we'll put that up. I want to put that up. Let's play this right here. And I'll put that up.
It raises a question, ladies and gentlemen. If they cannot speak the truth in small things, imagine what they will do in big things.
I want to send a message to Black Stalin. It have some people that need burning. With honest people, you know where you stand. But not so with deceitful ones. For them, black is white and last could be first. About the truth, they couldn't care less. What was wrong for them yesterday, now 10 times worse, they have nothing to say. For everything they was complaining, now their silence is deafening. So Black Stalin, now to you I turn. Them deceitful people must burn. Rowdy shut down Petro train, they say not a word. Fire to burn them. No foreign exchange, they yet to be heard. Fire to burn them. In 6 times he raised the gas price. When we was producing it, they had it nice. But this protest like rain, they go on down flat, flat, flat. If the UNC did do that, so Stalin, light your fire. We cannot wait any longer. Stalin, time to condemn them deceitful men and women. What is right and wrong is wrong, whether it is spoken or put in song. Those who fear the truth, them hypocrite, will always hate the people who speak in it. There's 5 and 6 murders every day, with bullets and bloodshed everywhere. People are living in gripping fear, while the police tell you to pray. And the only reason you're still alive is nobody ready to take your life. For the right price, you could be history. That is where crime reaching sweet and clean. Now is arm home invasion from them, not a word. Higher to condemn. Daily drive-by killings, they yet to be heard. Higher to condemn. People charged with murder could escape jail, cause under the PNM they will get bail. But it's protest like rain, they go on down flat, flat, flat. If UNC they do that, so Stalin, light your fire. We cannot wait any longer. Stalin, time to condemn. Set a deceitful PNM. People losing jobs every day, while there's more taxes we have to pay. But all them snake in the valleys, not one word you would hear them say. And food prices going up daily, you can't buy food for your family, while government live in luxury. Inflation strangling everybody. And for the sick and the elderly, they can't buy drugs in the pharmacy. But there's none so blind, the Bible tell me, than those who have eyes and refuse to see. Now it's property tax, they're very quiet. Higher to condemn. Increase light bill, they're very silent. Higher to condemn. Them but boasting how they quiet, because SB and them they wouldn't riot. But it's protest like rain, they go on down flat, flat, flat. If UNC they do that, so Stalin, light your fire. We cannot wait any longer. Stalin, time to run down, time to burn out the PNM. They did not listen to Patrick Manning. Now the country is suffering. It's arrogance and incompetence, corruption and nepotism. Ministers get millions for government rent, while workers only getting 4%. Contract for their friends to get richer, while poor people have to suffer. 100 million in fake oil scandal, while there's no beds in the hospital. Mr. Manning advice, they did not take. Now we eat bread that the devil made. Now it's corporate manslaughter from them, not a word. Higher to condemn. And those who are guilty still on the job. Higher to condemn. Oil and gas production is at all-time low. The Minister of Energy don't have a clue, but with protest like rain, they go on down flat, flat, flat. If UNC they do that, Stalin, light your fire. We cannot wait, brother. Stalin, time to condemn. Time to fire the PNM. Remember, people who can't face the truth will always hate the people who speak it.
And of course, we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook, as well as X. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 609-6509. Text and voice notes are welcome.
Caller, welcome.
Thank you. Good evening to one and all.
Same to you.
All the best.
Good evening.
I trust that you all are better than good. Those who are under the sound of my voice. Probably the day will come. The day will come when I don't need to say it because it was said by the host. All right? I have no party card, none. I'm not a member of any party, but I love my country good. And since I've become politically conscious, I have been observing. I've not been in a corner. I've been observing. I've been listening. I've been looking. And there are some things that have stuck with me that has put me in a kind of position that I feel comfortable to say that I haven't seen a government yet. Government, not governance. Government yet that I can give a tick and say, yes, out of 100, I give them 75. I haven't seen that yet. All right, so I have to pay attention to all who there, all who want to be there, all who were there, how things went. And based on that, I have a position. Everybody and the brother know, I don't hide like some people and try and say, well, I love everybody except this one. I am very specific. For what I've seen, heard, and understand, I have given support to the PNM. I ain't had to hide and say that, and I change this and I change that, and come up with all kind of flimsy excuse as to why I change it or why I change that. All right? That is one. Two, media. Media is one of those critical areas, very critical areas in any society. And that's why in communist countries, it has gone a certain way. It has go a certain way because for some people, not all, for some people, if you keep hearing the same thing over and over, chances are, and it's not true, chances are, you could end up believing it. You could end up believing it. And something that is true, you're hearing the opposite of it, you could end up changing your position. You could end up changing your position. And that is why I look forward to talk show hosts, interviewing, dialoguing with people who were this, and now they are that. So that you will see and understand better what make them change, because nothing is wrong with change. Change is constant. That always happen. It always happen. But what is the basis for the change? That is what people like me, who neutral, will want to know. What is the basis for the change? Okay? Right. Next point. I am hearing election gimmick. And I could sit down with a pen and paper and do some math. Okay, election gimmick. Election gimmick, that's something like, okay, so you're doing things because you want to fool the people. You want the people to vote for you. So you're doing X and you're doing Y. Now, I had to line that up with what I'm seeing, what I'm reading, and what I'm hearing. They say, Mr. Rowley, good partner. He get charged or whatever it is. How that happen, boy? Is that election gimmick? Okay. I hear Mr. Diaz saying, Rob, is that an election gimmick? Okay, all right. I'm listening to hear how many persons come down against the robbers because it is very likely it was done with illegal weapons, if it was real gun, if it was guns. Right? It's very like. So I'm listening to hear how many come down and say, like, we cannot, well, I heard Kingsley saying that he condemned violence. Well done, Kingsley, because I know you had your experience as well. I had mine too, right? So we condemn that, and I find that is good. What the minister doing or not doing, that is something separate. But nobody could tell me they will be comfortable that a man come and rob them with a big stone, with a gun, with a knife, whatever. Nobody could tell me they'll be comfortable with that. That is all right, man, because the government bad, the government wicked, because no. So we have to be fair and we have to be honest. All right? Now, they're asking people, oh gosh, you're living in the place. You've been asked to pay a rent. They told you what's the amount. You've signed up all kind of document saying that you agree that this is what you will do. You're not paying the rent. You're not paying the rent. They give you the opportunity to come in, sit down, let's talk. You're not doing that. They come and they're taking action against you. For that now, you find that it's enough for you to go with somebody else who not doing it, who didn't do it, You feel comfortable. Nah, PNM bad. PNM did it. Look what they're doing. Poor people struggling. People doing nothing. $100 bloody. Some of them a month. $100. You understand? But oh gosh, when you see party time come, check and see how much of them. You understand? Check and see what is the price of the uniform. Well, I don't know if they call that uniform, costume. I'm not too sure because boy, the kind of money that I am hearing for these things, and some like they sell out already, Carnival next year, February or March, wherever. You understand? Some of them already sold out, You understand? But I hear that people hungry, people starving. One thing that I will never do, and I had to keep repeating it, is come and lie to the people. One thing I will never do or try not to do is speculate. Because when you speculate, you could end up with hate. You could end up getting locked behind a gate. And it will be long before things change. Last but not least, we listening to talk show hosts like my Chumakian friend there, and minimizing and trivializing and call what market police and making it look and one then if they had gone and saying that thing and laughing keef and all kind of thing. Thank God the man could take it no more. And the man call in, and then I realized the position changed. And I feel, get your information first. Before you start to pelt your mud, put your stone in the opponent's shoe and thing, get your information first, because it's not the first time it happened. Get your information first and then come. And if it's a short ball, hit the tail for 6 man. You understand? If it's over pitch, hit him for 4 man. No problem. You understand? But oh gosh, wait, try and get the information first and then take it from there. And I am sure your program will get a whole lot more ticks. You understand? Tommy,
listening to you. Nah, he listening to you. But anyway, caller, thanks, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, yes.
All right. I just want to make sure that you're right now, because you are the man that is kind of keep the thing a little balanced now.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
All right. All the best.
Yeah, man.
I hear.
Yeah. Tommy, I just tell you one thing, That fella listening with his right ears and his left red earplugs. Right? Tommy, you remember last night I said that Joel sent me a text. Right, Tommy?
That's right.
And based on the text, I asked Joel to call the program.
Call in and
yes.
And explain to us what's going on.
Exactly. So you see for yourself, the man exposed himself again. Oh God, God, Joseph. You ain't tired of expose yourself, boy. You ain't tired. Lord of his mercy. Caller, welcome.
Good night, Mr. Hansen. Good night, Mr. Tommy. Good night, everybody in the live, everybody in the chat. Mr. Hansen and Mr. Tommy. Mr. Hansen, I don't have time with God Joseph again. Right? Because that man wastes 5 minutes of your program. Let me tell you something.
No, that's almost 10 minutes he get. 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah, and you know, he just said, he just still want to talk about, oh, we doesn't want to take your phone call on game, you know. We just game. Yeah. It's like you go in the savannah and you go to horse racing and you gain him on track to run. Run, Gordon, run. What is it? What's the name of that program? Tommy, run.
Forrest Gump.
Right, run, Forrest, run. You say, run, Gordon, run. Gain him on track to run.
Oh, God. Hey. So, Mr. Answer, Mr. Tommy, Mr. Gordon, we don't want you to vote for UNC. So, please, when you comment to make a comment, I'm not trying to tell you how to make a comment, but don't compare UNC because you're not going to vote UNC, right? But what would I like you to do? Everything that's going on in the news, everything that is seen that happening, and I don't want you to respond to me, Mr. Gordon, because I can't take 10 minutes of nonsense again. But all I am saying, if you vote in PNM and are not doing correct, the crime rate, uneducated people who can't go to school, people living under poverty, and you can see all that, and can call your party to do better for your people, who Trinidadians, because it has hurt me. I live in America here, but it has hurt me when I see people that are going to thief books, and people that are going to steal food, and people can't send the children to school when people children getting killed, and people children getting kidnapped, and all that. And if that would bother you living in Trinidad, and every time you call, you have to talk about UNC, we don't want you to vote for UNC. So stop comparing UNC. You just deal with PNM when you call in and see all the good things that PNM doing and how good the country is. Boost your party up. Don't compare UNC and PNM because that don't make no sense. That's same rhetoric over and over and over. It's getting kind of redundant now, Mr. Gordon. And again, kind of fed up hearing the same thing over and over and over. For real. Mr. Hanson, Mr. Tommy, good night.
Good night.
Tommy, listen to this, seriously. I watched that fella, Gordon Joseph, post in 91.9 chat. You know what I go do? I go screenshot them and bring them and show them all of them here. You cannot tell me that that fella is not a PNM. And he want to come here and make it look like he's an independent. You're not independent. And you just talk about reading the Bible. Tell the people the truth. I'm a supporter of the PNM and that is it. I tell the people the truth. Because a liar has no memory. That's why Prime Minister will be lying all over the place. Because he just can't remember the last lie he tell. And if you want, I could play stuff too, you know. You want to play some stuff? Because you know how to have the information. Yeah? You, when you in the Mugabe chat, oh God, Tom, if you don't see them messages sending, it's not just pro PNM, you know. You know, we have professional football, professional baseball, professional basketball. It's all of them in front of his comments, you know. It's only ones that are pro, you know. Pro. And you want to come here to make it look like I independent. I stop going to the Waffle House, man. Stop doing gymnastics. You're trying to tip the wrong bodies your house. Be honest. But Tommy, let me say this, Caller, welcome.
Hi, Wall Street. Are you hearing me?
Loud and clear.
No, you see it. Good for you. I am listening. You told me I'm going to show something after the break. If you see me eagerly looking, and I eagerly looking now at this thing that you put about winning and, you know, that inspirational thing that you put on. For you to come back, when it come back, you fling on. You're supposed to come as a professor, as a teacher, because I was waiting for the teaching message, because you told me before that you don't know who would hear it or whatever. And I thought you were putting on your professor cap.
Well, Mr. Atlanta,
I did not hear, and wait a minute, just puff you up. I did not hear anything after the inspirational 1 second after you see me holding my breath, just waiting to hear what you have to say or Tommy have to say, and enlighten us. Then put on the enlightened people. Then you listen to the enlightened people after. I heard and then I heard a long, nice lecture from Mr. Gordon, and I had to listen because remember you weren't there. You didn't come in first and say, well, look, people so and so. And I listened to what Gordon Joseph has to say about, what he believes. And unlike Gordon Joseph, I could proudly say I am a card owner from the year one, a UNC card owner all my life. I mean, I shouldn't say all my life, in my adult life, right? In my voting time, I have my thing, and that doesn't mean they're good. That doesn't mean I don't listen to PNM, UN, NAP, PAP, whoever is there. But I know who I am backing, and I back, but I am not vexed if other people feel like me for their party. They have to back. If they want to let the country go and find it's going nice, well, they back who they want to back, right? And until the people wake up and, whatever, it will be another day. But for now, I had to listen to, because of you, I listened nicely to Mr. Gordon, right? And he went on to state all his things. And if you had come on, after all I'm saying, Wall Street, if you had come on and give us a lecture and speak, instead of then Mr. Gordon could come and debate with you or with us or whatever it is. So we have a kind of debate, and that would have been nice.
No, Mr.
So
Ananda.
take your buff.
All right.
And I listened nicely
All right.
to Mr. Gordon, and I got something from it.
All right.
Bye-bye.
I take my book. 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 COP, welcome. I take my buff. COP.
Wall Street.
Yeah.
Good night to you, Wall Street. Good night, Uncle Tony. Wall Street, I want to answer the question. What make you look round the corner? Because you was just hiding in the corner. I feel I could answer that question.
Yeah, wait, wait, COP. Wall Street in the corner, hiding. Wall Street was in the corner.
Hiding from Gordon.
What way you say
from
that? I
Gordon.
just go pick up that and make a song. Tell Iowa George, hey, just mention Iowa George, that copywriter. So you can't take it now. I feel as education. I feel as knowledge. I feel as independence and a passion for the future of your country make you disagree with the People's National Movement. The others who move away from the People's National Movement, especially under Rowley administration, what we get now for governance, is people who never really go to school. Them reach standard 2 and standard 3. And you can remember a long time when you fail common entrance, you reach standard 6 and 7.
Correct.
Them reach that education qualification. That is why them looking wrong the corner, they're just staying in the corner right there. And you have to thank God that you have knowledge that you could look around the corner and see, hey, there's a mango tree around the corner, there's a breadfruit tree, and there's a fig tree. Them others, them when they look around the corner, they see a balize plant and a balize plant and a balize plant, and none of them are plant none home. But Wall Street, when you look at what's happening in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, and we should accept this. Let me just first say, people have a lot of concern and human concern for Mr. Dial Singh when he get robbed.
Yeah.
I would say, yeah, that is human nature for let to have concern about that. But under Mr. Dial Singh ministry, the Ministry of Health, I want the general public to remember family members die for the COVID. And up to now, family members don't even know where the family member buried or burned or what. Knows nothing. That ministry deprived people from burying the family for that COVID. That was so hurtful and so painful to see a government ministry do people that in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. So whilst you all might have human concern for this brother who got robbed, I don't have none. I don't have none. I think about the people. I think about the wife and the father who lost the family member and who wanted to bury them under the religious rites. That was taken away. That was taken away from them. In this country, since the People's National Movement and Dr. Rowley take leadership and become the head of National Security Council, over 5,000 youths get killed under the gun. And those members of the People's National Movement, they keep a blind eye towards that. Wall Street, what they're not telling that Ministry of Health, not telling the citizens of this country, from 2016 to 2024, is over 17 young girls, 13, 14 years, teenage pregnancy. That is just as murder. And they still not, how could over 1,700 young teenage pregnancy reaching by the medical facilities in the Ministry of Health, and they acknowledge this 14-year-old child pregnant and do nothing about it, never call the police station. How? What governance we accepting in this country? Over 4,000 young boys was molested in this country, in homes, teenage pregnancy with a young girl going in over there because of bad behavior, and the place supposed to take care of them. Them get pregnant inside there. Got ministries, and we keep a blind eye towards that. Many callers too like to call radio station and fight each other contribution and the things that happen in the country for we to speak about. They study to fight each other. Where is the human nature for the future of the country? Why is the country just running down AY? People just doing what they want. Babies getting chopped up, young boys, young girls getting chopped up, young boys, young girls getting shoot down. And that is what we accepting. That is what we accepting. Even Gordon Joseph and them just call the radio station to call up to say what you say or what he say. But nobody here concerned about the reality, what's going on in the community. Nobody's not speaking about that. They're keeping a blind eye towards those things. A blind eye towards those things. And classify themselves as human being. I go to church and God and Jesus. I want to tell you, all of you out there that calling the Lord name in vain, the day will reach when you will pay a dread penalty for calling that God name in vain. You call the God name in vain, you call God name in vain, and always Jesus and God and God and God, and in your heart, you think so evil and so conniving and so deceitful for a woman who fighting for leadership. How could you think so? Where the God or sudden God, the kind of hate you all have outside there for a woman that raised old age pension. She see about the vulnerable. Raised the disability grant. That was the vulnerable. All the vulnerables in the country, she raised it. She gives social assistance to the vulnerable in this country. Today, the senior citizens in this country who live in a little house and the light bill is over under 100 and something, they can get free credit. That is what them do. That is what that lady do. And today the people who benefiting mostly from that is the people who condemning that lady. Wise, we country going down the drain. They staying quiet just to be happy and them till they die. Well, okay, be happy and them till they die. It might happen just now. Thank you, Wall Street.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Stephen Debedine, welcome. Tommy, I don't know if you saw this video. You remember recently there was a controversy with St. George's College in Bath area?
Right.
And the ministry spent about 10 million to renovate the roof.
True.
Look at St. Joseph. $10 million, you know, Tommy.
After 10 million bucks.
Listen to this. August 31st, 2024. Parents, St. George's not ready after 10 million spent to fix roof. After 22 months of refurbishment, costing the state 10 million, St. George's College Baratory was reopened by the Ministry of Education on August the 30th. But members of the school, parents, teachers, and student associations who viewed the school expressed concerns after it was seen to be in disrepair during a tour at the reopening ceremony. The PNM government took people for fools, and the chickens are coming home to roost. That's what I said. KFC, welcome.
Yeah, good night. Good night, Mr. Washington, Uncle Tommy. I know the school minister rush to open about two before the school open.
Yes. Same school.
And Saddam Hussein was talking about the school, and the
yes.
parent wasn't talking about all the school.
Yes. They spent 10 million. 10 million. All you remember when they spent $500 million on the Red House?
What?
About
a leak.
A leak? Like, you know, this government good with leaks, you know.
And the big building belong by the hospital, by the Savannah Bay, the hospital, hospital training thing. That was at the leak.
They're good with leaks. But what about the contractors, boy, who doing all this shoddy work, boy, Tommy? I don't know, boy.
But that my mother contractors, PNM finances, so them doing them working, so them getting back more money to do them contract, you know.
10 million, eh? Little rainfall, place flood.
Well, they get 10 million to do that contract. How much you get? You get 20?
You think it's easy, boy? Why?
But everything collapsing, and you ain't sure the one in Moncton with the boys and them working?
Yeah.
And set up bench, that kind of thing all about?
I want with Moncton too, you know. Yep, KFC. I want with Moncton too. Let's see if I can get that one too.
Yeah, should he all the parents so wicked and evil, looking at tax for people again. Roll, you're going to meet it to them. Oh, God.
Yeah, Tommy, look at Mova Junction now, Tommy. Watch.
Well, you can see for yourself, Mova Junction. Watch this. Let's take this view here. Watch this. That's a street. But that's 4th Street. What's all the water coming on 4th Street? A river bust high up. Everything coming down here. What is this? What's the volume of the water? Nothing can pass on the bus route. Stay tuned for our next bulletin.
Caller, welcome.
Good night again, Mr. Tommy. You see what UNC causing?
Yeah, that UNC, yes.
The school to flood. UNC and play there doing a good job, boy. God, boy, blame UNC. But Mr. Hansen, I want to change the conversation. I'll come in later, just come in.
Yeah.
Where is it, dear? Singer up?
Yeah, dear, Singer up.
But you showed the video earlier?
Let me show it now. Go ahead, I will show it now. They didn't show you when. They didn't show you when you get. Yeah, they didn't show you when you get robbing, but they show you after you get robbed. I'll go show it now.
Well, after the program, I'll go watch over your program now.
Yeah, I know. I'll go show it now.
So I'll see it.
I'll go show it now. You
all
look
right,
at it now.
Thanks.
Yeah,
all right. Look on this then.
Yeah, man. Bless. Let me see where I put that. Yeah, Singer rob, boy. Oh God. For me, I don't wish these kind of things on my worst enemy, you know, but the chickens are coming home, boy. Chickens are coming home.
Everybody knows it's just a matter of time before, you know, these things start happening because, I mean, it's been left to run away. It's like a runaway horse.
Toothpaste already out of the tube.
Correct.
But they have a car? They have a car?
Minister. So I am in St. Joseph in my constituency. 5 o'clock, hot sun, bright sun. sitting outside Nyabingi Bar opposite the church with a constituent. Two fellows walk up to me, put a gun to the head, and rob me of my bracelet. Just letting you know where crime was reached. No, you don't say anything. You don't have to get, I'm just letting you know.
Tommy, you hear what he said? This is where crime had reached.
No, it's just reached there.
Yeah, it not reach your back door. So this is where crime reach. Oh, you're not ready to hear that? Oh,
It's just that you know where crime reach.
this is where crime reach. Hey, Terrence. Let me see if I could call Terrence the Alsing.
You're wasting your time.
No, I like to waste time. Let me see if he go and say your phone. Terrence. Here it is. This is Terrence the Alsing here. I'm calling him. I'd try a thing. You understand? I mean, I try. You gotta try, man. That's why I play the video, Tommy. It's better to try and fail than fail to try. You understand?
It's true.
Yeah. I mean, I know they ain't gonna answer the phone, but I still have to try. I have to let them not answer the phone. You know, I used to call him long time and he used to answer to me.
That was a different time.
That's a different time.
That's before COVID, right?
He said that before COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Tommy, I feel sometimes we need to put it out there. Yeah. Okay. So Gordon Joseph say, I have no problem with you showing what I say. My only hope is that you will show what I respond to, so the people will say if I'm balanced or not. You want me to show the whole chat then? You want me to show the whole chat? Later, thing. Yeah, KFC.
Yeah, Mr. Washington, he's still in the police station. You give a report and description about the guy that robbed him. In there, who's that you are talking to there? Hines or Browley? So rich.
I feel, yeah.
Crazy news media.
No, I think it was the minister he's talking to. He said, let me play it again.
Wait, you talking to somebody on the phone and he says, so crime rich?
Yeah, crime rich.
All is a part of the crime. It's all in charge, all the resources, all they doing about crime.
Look where crime reach. Reach on your steps.
You start coming at them by Wall Street, boy.
You start
coming home.
Yeah, they're coming home to roost. Yeah.
But we didn't mind that being given. He got back. He got to smoke a kosher.
No, he said he's in his constituency, so he was visiting. Let me listen again.
Oh, they have a car? They have a car?
Minister. So I am in St. Joseph in my constituency. 5 o'clock, hot sun, bright sun, sitting outside Nyabingi Bar opposite the church with a constituent. Two fellows walk up to me, put a gun to the head, and rob me of my bracelet. Just letting you know where crime was reached. No, you don't say anything. You don't have to get, I'm just letting you know.
That Mr. National Security talking to?
Yeah, Adabi. He want them to, he telling them where crime reach. You just know that, Terrence? Terrence, where you was all the time? Tommy, he was in Trinidad? Or he was up on Mars?
I was taking a sleep.
You were sleeping?
Yep.
Oh, okay. All of a sudden, you telling the minister, look where crime reach. You know how long people know where crime reach in Trinidad and Tobago? You think it's just yesterday? Yeah, Miss Atlanta.
Yes, looking at Terrence there, I'm glad you got the right Terrence, because when I heard you were calling Terrence, I didn't know,
It was your
But
Terrence.
looking at Terrence
Yeah.
there, and he said, if it's look at where crime reached. Remember, he got the old school. He should realize that is the old school, right? Old school is a man coming up with a gun and thing. You remember blow where people, people just don't come up to you and steal a bracelet. You know what I mean? That's old school. That is little bit. That is cops and robbers. How those little children used to play cops and robbers long ago. He had to be lucky speaking. You understand? Because when I looked at the guy who came out of his house answering the phone, and he just pushed his head, but he just asked, whatever, and he was blown to bits and dropped on the ground.
Correct.
He should know where crime reach. So.
Yeah. You know where crime reach. Them know where crime reach, Tommy. All of a sudden, all the time, all kind of murders and PNM people making all kind of excuse. You can't blame this one, you can't blame. Tommy, who did he call on the phone? Did he call the commissioner of police on the phone? Maybe he did.
Maybe.
And they only catch him calling the minister. Right? But you really shouldn't call the minister. You should call Ola Christopher.
That's right.
She's in charge. What are you calling it? PNM people just always say, why all they want to blame the minister? Or they only blaming the minister. But a minister of health appears to have called the minister of national security. Oh God, Tommy, read Patty's statement. I have a headache. Can you read Patty's statement?
Yeah. She said any man shock. He's a human being.
Steve Debedine says, sorry guys, I don't believe that looks like a stage robbery.
We can't say it's staged or anything.
Yeah. Tommy.
Nobody says that.
What Patty say about you?
She expects better from me.
Yeah. She expects better from me.
Well, I'm not giving you anything bad. I'm just saying exactly how I feel. I feel he was calling the Minister of National Security. Who do you think?
Who do you think, Patty? Maybe he was calling the Prime Minister. He said, Wall Street, you could carry on, laugh out loud. Patty. Yeah, JS, correct. JS, so everyone is not human.
True.
Correct, Hanif? I thought that crime is a health emergency.
That's what was said before.
Yeah. These are the things that they have been saying. They gave me all kind of story. But we have Patty here talking about the minister's statement comes from a place of shock. Right? So he's saying to me, this is where crime reached. Because it reached him. Right?
And his first hearing about crime.
Right. So all the time he was oblivious to all the people that were suffering under this PNM government. But all of a sudden, it reached your doorsteps. Yeah? You see that's what happened? People just wait until it reaches their doorsteps, and then all of a sudden, they have a better understanding now. I bet you have a better understanding now. I bet you. And I bet you most of the ministers now will have a better understanding of the rampant runaway crime under this PNM government. Yeah? Tommy, your family. So we have to pray for this country and its leaders. We pray. We need more than prayer, you know.
That's my brother.
Yeah. Prayer alone ain't gonna do it, you know, Robert. Prayer alone ain't gonna do it. I'm sorry. Maybe we have to pray to get rid of Prime Minister Rowley. Maybe that we should pray for. So we could get a new government to run the country. I think we should pray for that. Mr. Florida, welcome.
Hey, good night again, Mr. Anson. So, Tommy, you know what I get from his statement? What you mean by that? Look where crime reach. Them is ministers in the government. And they never thought that the criminals would ever attack them in the public.
Correct is right.
That's where that statement come from.
Correct is right. Full 100.
Them think they was immune. Them think they was immune to it because them is ministers in the government. PNM government.
Yeah.
That is we look on the
circumstances. Look, here party again. What is the cause for the high crime in the US? We're not talking about high crime in the US.
We're not focusing on the US.
We ain't focusing on the US. We talking about Trinidad and Tobago. We don't hardly come here and talk about Donald Trump and Joseph Biden and them.
And further to that, US, even though there are crimes in the US, they have a better handle on treating with crime than Trinidad and Tobago. We can see that.
But Tommy, wasn't Trinidad ranked the sixth for murder rate in the world? The sixth? Wasn't it ranked the sixth for highest homicide or whatever? It is sixth in the world. USA was ahead of them, Patty?
Way ahead of them.
Oh God, man. Oh God, Patty. Oh God, only defending. But the Soca Warriors not looking for no defenders anymore. So I can't help all you to get on the Soca Warriors. So I don't know. Maybe I have to look for our next team. Maybe Manchester.
Good night, Albert. What's going on, bro?
Yeah. Crime is a health emergency, so it went to the Minister of Health for care.
That's a good statement.
That's a good one. So look, they have a press release here. Look, they have a press release all here. Let me read what it says. The PNM have a press release. Media release. Hold up. Yeah, KFC.
Yeah, but I must have watched before you can play my PNM song.
Which one?
Me love you so, me take good care of you. Only the PNM. You're crazy. You don't know what crime rich? You know what crime rich all the time?
No, where crime rich. Minister.
Yeah, you don't know crime rich.
Minister, look where crime rich. Look where crime rich.
Yeah, look where crime rich.
Look where crime
rich. That's that evil, wicked PNM. What should every time I'm thinking of PNM, I have to pray and put God. I prayed every day to get rid of this evil, wicked PNM government.
That is what we have to pray for.
In this country. That's what I pray for.
That is what we have to pray for. Yeah. We have to pray to see the backs of them. That is what we have to pray. Look, they have a press release all you. Let me read it for you. People's National Movement, St. Joseph Constituency Executive. The PNM St. Joseph Constituency Executive condemns the brazen attack on our Member of Parliament for St. Joseph, the Honorable Terence D.L. Singh. The executive notes that sometime after 5 p.m. on Tuesday, the 17th, 2024, at Nyabingi Bar, King Street, St. Joseph, Mr. D.L. Singh was interacting with some constituents at the establishment when he was approached by two assailants, one wielding a firearm and the other unarmed. The armed assailant pointed the firearm to the head of Mr. D.L. Singh, while the other assailant forcibly removed a gold bracelet from Mr. MP D.L. Singh's hand. The two men made their escape. Following the ordeal, the MP made a report to the St. Joseph Police Station. The PNM St. Joseph Constituency Executive is grateful that MP D.L. Singh was unharmed during the attack and thanks the officers attached to the St. Joseph Police Station for their cooperation. We look forward to the findings of the investigation, which are ongoing. Additionally, the PNM St. Joseph Constituency Executive would like to state that the Facebook pages PNM St. Joseph and the Truth of St. Joseph are in no way affiliated with the Member of Parliament for St. Joseph, the Honorable Terence D.L. Singh, and the St. Joseph Constituency Executive. We firmly distance ourselves from these pages. Regards, St. Joseph Constituency Executive. So there you have it, Tommy. That is the press release coming out from the PNM executive in St. Joseph. So folks, Put your closing comments in the chat. Put your closing comments in the chat. Put your closing comments in the chat. Let me see. Cameron Murray says, I don't feel for he causes his government say they're in control of crime while our brothers and sisters kill and rob. Finally, he got a taste of what's going on in this country. Yeah? I don't want to hear about he. I go in and see if I can see the eclipse. That is more interesting. Okay. Patricia says, MG, I continue to say the rise in crime starts. Oh God. Oh Lord. Tommy, Patricia, that is not true, Patricia. Why? Tommy, I want to address Patricia. Let me get, when we come back, I'm going to address that. I want to address that. I have a sheet here. I want to address that. I want to address Patricia. Patricia, let us stop disseminating this misinformation. Okay, folks, we're going to go for a short break. We'll be right back after this. Stick and stay. Don't go nowhere. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsheet, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We'll be right back after this short message. I don't know why we keep disseminating this incorrect information. You know.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsheet, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. I want to address Patricia because Patricia says, MG, I continue to say the rise in crime started under the UNC SOE. The police can only act after a crime is committed. So, Patricia, get your notepad and your book, get your notepad and your pen, and write this down. I'm going to wait for you to get a notepad real quick. In the meanwhile, folks, Patricia, don't go yet, don't run and hide. I'm going to give you some information so you could stop giving out misleading information. All right, here we go. Tommy, in 2010, there was 485 murders. 2011, 354 murders. 2012, 383 murders. 2013, 408. 2014, 403. 2015, 410. Patricia says under the UNC was when the murder started to raise, right, Tommy? So they took it from 485 in 2010 to when they leave to 410. Now we go now to the PNM. PNM came into office in 2015, 410 murders. 2016, 463 murders. 2017, 494 murders. 2018, 516 murders. 2019, 538 murders. During the COVID, when there was a lockdown, 2020, 396. 2021, 448. 2022, 605. 2023, 575. So, Patricia, when you guys are coming with misleading information, go with them misleading information on the pastor with the internet search engine name, Miss Fallacious on the morning program, and try to give them that garbology. Right? You go over there with that. When you come over here, we give you the facts, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Look Patricia going. She said bye. Tommy, she run, boy. She run. Huh? Tommy, boy. Tommy. Tommy, your brother said, Kamala said if she don't win the street, will ruin with blood. What does she know that we
Ruin
don't?
with blood?
Eh? Tommy, boy?
Know that we don't.
I ain't getting in between
Mr. Washington, country, make my clothes split, man.
Eh?
Mr. Washington, don't go to me, have a blessed night.
Yeah, man.
And to the so we really have to protect everybody evil.
Yeah. Patricia talking about under the UNC crime was raising. I mean, Come on.
We really have to put the evil, everything on the blame the UNC.
I just
They
wait for
blaming
them.
the government at all for the current situation, all the high cost of living, bad road, all this and that thing going on in the country. They blaming the PNM at all.
Yeah.
It's jumping out there. If we notice, it's the PNM is the gen we praying and lighting candle and keeping the fire blazing. Watch the rap last night.
Yeah, man.
Hey, go on.
Yeah. They can't say Wall Street, you're wasting your time. Facts mean nothing to them. Bali's a Jews drinking crew. Them only know FAX. And if said there's a power that influence for good if you are willing to learn. She says you are dishonest. Tell me I lying about the SOE now. But Tommy, anyway, all right. Robert Lee Powell. Robert, welcome. No PNM, no UNC. Where you joining us from, Robert? Tommy, facts are stubborn, you know. Tommy, I ain't getting in between family, yeah?
No, but truth is light.
Mr. Tommy, you're quiet. You hear I blame the UNC, I stating facts. What facts she stating, Tommy? Let me read back that statement, eh? I want to read back that statement. What Patricia said. This is why they call a state of emergency. There was a weekend with 9 murders. You are dishonest, Wall Street. What are you dishonest about, Tommy? Yeah, yes, but Tommy, can you read that statement before we go, please?
MG, I continue to say the rise in crime started under the UNC SOE. The police can only act after a crime is committed.
When was the SOE? What year? 2011?
2011, yeah.
Okay. 2010, there was 485 murders. 2011, there was 354. 2012, there was 383. Right? An increase of 29 murders. 2012, 383. 2013, 408. Right? 17 and 3 is 20, an increase in 25 murders. 2014, a decrease in 5 murders. 2015, an increase of 7 murders. Right? PNM coming for 2015. The first year, Tommy, the first year under the PNM 2016, it went from 410 to 463, an increase in 53 murders. Do I need to say more, Tommy?
No, you can't say anymore.
So what Patricia talking about? Patricia, look, use your PNM education.
How many murders were there in 2009?
I didn't go that far back. I didn't go back that far. Yeah.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
What Patricia said that the quality of emergency get a weekend with 9 murders.
Yeah, with 9 murders. 9.
We had a weekend with 18 murders just some couple of weeks ago. 18. But Wall Street, let me tell you and Tommy something before they go tonight. One of them accounts is Google, you know. I just hope it's not Patricia reading Google, you know, because one of them is Google listening and what telling you know. I'm not sure about that telling you.
No, party. All right, yeah, party is party. And I know party is party. I don't think that is him. Party is party. Yeah, Tommy. 1 year, Tommy, there was an increase of 53 murders. The first year the PNM come into power. The next year was 31. Right? The next year was 24. Right? And we go on and on and on. And Patricia want to talk about is Patty go on the Mugabe station and let them talk about that. Eh? You know what I mean? Yeah? Tommy, she attacking your boy Tommy. Uncle Tommy stoops for me there. Patricia says she went to stoop, so she. Anyway, folks, my closing comment. Patricia, Patty don't come here with that, eh? Nah, don't come here with that, Patty. We ready for all you. We ready for all you. We ready? 'cause we like to speak truth to power. Okay, my closing quote is same as yesterday. Every day may not be good, but there is something good in every day. Every day may not be good, but there is something good in every day. Don't forget, you can send your voice notes to as well. We play those voice notes. Tommy, go ahead, Tommy.
The truth isn't always beauty, but the hunger for it is. The truth isn't always beauty, but the hunger for it is. Like I always say, you have to become that change you want to see. You, that man in the mirror. However, when you look in that mirror, if you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you give them a hand up. Never look down on a person unless you give them a hand up.
Thank you.
We'll see you on Thursday. Till then, be safe. Love you all.
Tommy, where pressure does get that from? We just all it does wish death on the elderly. Where she
What's
get
that
that from?
about? What's that about?
Yeah, where she get that from? Fact check yourself for Tuesday, Wall Street. Where party with them? Tommy, them had to come out from under that red blanket and shoot, man. Because the car see when they're under that blanket. Anyway, let me see the quote. This Atlanta quote. Instead of comparing oneself with others, seek fulfillment in self-improvement. True growth is found in inward reach, not outward gaze. That's Miss Atlanta closing quote. Gordon Joseph.
Good night, Mr. Anselm. Good night,
Oh, I'm Mr.
Tommy.
Florida.
Good night, everybody on the live. Blessings to you guys. Blessings to you all, your family. I come in late today, so I go watch over the rerun after it done, Mr. Anselm. So my closing comment is, your life don't get better by chance. It gets better by change. Till we meet again, everybody stay safe.
Thank you, man. There we go. Who is this now here? Oh God. Let me see, buddy.
Yeah, but before he called in, what were you saying, sir? Before he called in, before he called in, what were you saying? That's the part I dealt with. Lauren will be a thing of the past. PNM did say that? And that is what us peace fuse. Some of the listeners not confused on a peace fuse. Because a man talked just now about, oh, it was up here and that had happened. Boy, this would have that and that, and you join in with him, right? This would have happened and that happened. How come a minister and think? And now you're telling party now, boy, use your left weak hand when you're pelting them thing and you white a sticker, boy.
Hey, Mr. Washington, I don't go to me. You know, Strife, let's come in and talk about that tomorrow. The Robbery MP. I said that evil, wicked, heartless. Washington government really evil and wicked, you know. Once you pray to her, and girl that's evil, boy. Is that Tommy?
Oi.
Good night, Mr. Washington, Uncle Tommy.
Good
Mr.
night.
Washington, you're supposed to be praying hard, you know. You nurture that evil man and bring him home by you and tell you go be the next prime minister. See what Paul me? A wicked, evil guy. The country ain't going right at all.
Oh gosh.
Yeah?
You had to take the blame, Anselm.
I feel sorry for you. People out there crying too. My people loved ones die. All you know, no press conference. All you come out with nothing. You only come out quick.
Tommy, again, all kind of blame, but oh God. I see Gordon recording a message. Like he recording a dissertation, but let's see this one. Okay. All right. So closing comments here. Cameron says, My last comment is stop saying PNU and UNC is the same without facts. Robert says, don't forget to pray for Trinidad and Tobago. Okay. Cameron said she need help. Blessed night, everyone, Hanif. All you have is book sense at Patricia Reed, like you're missing a mirror in your house. Oh, God. All right. I think, let me see if I have any closing thing here. All right. Oh, God. Shh. All right.
No, Patricia. I beg to differ. I don't think the rise in crime started there at all. I think the rise in crime started way back when people felt comfortable to leave the children with others and go and try to make money and send on all kind of nice things and things for them, except morals and spiritual values. I think it started there. And governments come, governments go, and it continued. Yeah. My closing comment. It will always be, as long as there is an attitude of we versus them, that will always encourage the mudslinging, stoning the opponent's shoes, hate, and not dealing with reality. They deal with cocoa tea, bush tea, but they're not dealing with reality. Talk show hosts on all the sides. All the sides. Okay? So my promotion is, hey, let me stop and think now, boy. Let me stop and think now. Because you leave the criminals and them there, you move the government, the criminals will still be there. They will still be there. And then what you going to do now? You're going to say, well, it's the previous government that breed them, so now that's why they are there. That is from the book of Dotuishness. Come now, man. Forget about color now, boy. Think about country now. I know she say, all right. I know she say party before country, but that don't necessarily mean that you have to go with that. I don't go with everything that the man that I support say. He say 100 million for thing, and up to now I ain't seeing nothing. Right? I'm looking forward to seeing what is happening now with local government. Right? I see police, all right, thing good. I don't agree with everything that he say, that if a government can't deal with crime, it's because they are part of the problem. And you say that when you're in opposition, now you're in government. So I don't agree with everything that says that. So why all you have to agree with everything that... Come now, man, let me fix this thing now, boy. All you fed up, boy. Young children getting killed and all kind of thing, and all you need to talk about yellow and red. And listen, the people at the end of the day will decide. And I feel this is the attitude of the people. That's why they get the PNM 2 terms, and it's looking like it's more than that. Sometimes you just have to play the role of a fool to fool the fool who think they are fooling you. Think about that. That's why they're giving PNM all these terms. All you want that to continue? God night all.
Tommy, I'll close with this, right? Didn't you just hear him say the man he support? You heard that, right? Right? So if you say the man you support, that means you support the PNM. We out of here. Folks, we see you on Thursday. Same WZYE time, same WZYE channel. Hold on, let me see if this is a code here. Mr. Atlanta just said another quote. We all made from different to learn from each other. Have a peaceful and safe night, Tommy on Wall Street. Play a song for Gordon. Yeah, we go play this song for Gordon.
This is oh Lord, Trinidad and Tobago. This is DJ Bravo. I'm hurting it up. This is a sad place. My country turned into a sad place. When I look around, it's only sad face. Our country turned into a sad place. All I see in front of me, nightmares turn into reality. Like somebody build a monster factory. Parliament up against parliament economy. But let the moderator send another body in a drain. Somebody girl child missing, another rape again. And next road stain with somebody sunburn. Who take the S out of Port of Spain? This is a sad place. My country turned into a sad place. When I look around, it's only sad face. Our country turned into a sad place. Now with the love, with the vibes, with the hope. Now tell me something, how we really want we cope. When the children breathing in too much gun smoke. And the Coast Guard can never see a boat. You're someone like some goats when they come looking for votes. With the empty promises, reading like a horoscope. Justice for sale in a fat envelope. Politically, all the answers is a joke. This is a sad place. My country turned into a sad place. When I look around, it's only sad face. Our country turned into a sad place. All I see in front of me, nightmares turn into reality. Like somebody build a monster factory. Parliament up against parliament economy. But let the moderator send another body in a drain. Somebody girl child missing, another rape again. And next road stain with somebody sunburn. Who take the S out of Port of Spain? This is a sad place. My country turned into a sad place. When I look around, it's only sad face. Our country turned into a sad place. It doesn't matter the religion, the color, the creed, or the race. It's our responsibility to take care of our place. Champion.